Okay. Zach, why would you say how dare you? Why would you ever do that? I love how Sealy King comes in and they're just like, oh, nice, hi, we're gonna dab with an emote. And then Zach, my mod, is like, how dare you ever do anything? Zach, it's not late, it's 8:19. You stay awake till like 2 a.m. What are you even talking about? Also, how is the mic? I have a different mic now. So if I need to turn it up a little bit, I can. It's 9 p.m. for you, but it's not 9 p.m. for me. Hi, V. V, how does the mic sound over on TikTok? Does it sound okay? I have a different mic now. Okay, it sounds good. It's loud enough. It's not too low. I can turn it up a little bit if I need to. Gosh, I feel like I'm sitting so close to it now. It feels really weird. It's a little quiet. Hang on, I can fix that. How quiet is a little quiet? Is that better, or do I need to go even higher? What's up, Momo? I feel like I say your name like I talk to my cat. Higher? Okay. How is that, V? Is that good? Do I need to go higher than that? That's good? Okay, cool. You'd make such a good house cat. I don't know about that one. How does the mic sound over on YouTube? Does it sound good there? Do I need to turn it up a little bit or no? Oh, that's just doggy. Because I can go a little, I can go higher. It good? Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. Now we can do some dailies and then we're gonna go over to woo-woo. We're gonna go over to woo-woo. Okay. I can do something. I can finish out all of my whatchamacallit.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Farina, your voice lines are so funny. Bro, your YouTube chat is not loading. Yeah, I was wondering that. Oh, does it working out? Can you explain why Nahida makes your damage go from 20k to 30k? What? You just thought about? Yeah, just seeing a Dia TikTok. Thanks. Here's my Dia. Couple scrolls and here we go. I just started too. What's up, Akio? On PSH, what team are you running? What team are you running? Can you explain Gaming gameplay and a good team frame? Yeah, I sure can actually. We can do some Gaming stuff. Actually, Gaming would be really good in this team where Dia is. I mean, basically any on-field carry DPS can run here.
Got it.
Let me see what I've got here, Agami. You only have 4 stars? Okay, cool. Even more fun. Hell yeah, let's do it. Thanks, Akio. Okay, so we're gonna do some stuff with Gaming, and we're gonna do 4 stars, right? So
Got it.
we're gonna do Gaming. We're gonna do. Do you have Leela?
Can't sleep.
Because in Leela we trust. Tainari, Raiden, Farina. So what's happening, PSH, is that your Nahida is sharing EM over to Tainari and Raiden. making their attack stronger, especially in a spread or aggravate team. So whenever your Farina uses her burst, she is sharing some of her EM to your other characters, meaning that because aggravate and spread want EM over like attack, their damage is going to go up. Okay, so we're gonna do them. You said you only have 4 stars, right? We would like a swirler. You don't have Jean, do you? Because Jean can actually fit in there. Of course, we're gonna run Benny. Benny is phenomenal in just about any team.
You want me on your team?
And for the final one, you could do. I don't particularly like using Xingqiu with him. That might just be me. You could do
Make
this.
sure to keep up.
This can be really good for a melt team. We could do, if you had Jean could go in there for Rosaria. Sayu could go in there for Rosaria, get some healing. What we're going to have be, Sucrose is actually a really, really good option. Thank you, PSH. Sucrose is a really, really good option. Because you're going to have a VV Shredder and you're going to get EM share. So let me see. I need to give Gaming some stuff. We're going to give him this. No, we're not. We're going to give him this. We're gonna give him, let's give him some artifacts. You know, just the ones that I have lying around. A full, oh, I don't have a full set here, do I? That's fine. We're gonna do that. Hey, thanks, Akio. We're gonna do a Pyro Goblet here. We'll give him this one for right now, just so that we don't have to take anything off of anybody. And then we'll give him this. And then we're going to give him... We're not going to give him that. We're going to give him this. Let's see what we've got here. 1600 attack, 69 over... Or, well, that's basically 70 over 162 with 118 ER. That's not too bad. Not too bad. You had 18k with your artifacts. Nice, nice. Take your frustration out on me. 5-minute timeout from me. By the way, this stream, you won't hesitate to time out people just because you're tired of it, Zach. Okay, let me make sure that Sucrose has something. So with Sucrose, we would want to build, of course, sack frags. I'll go ahead and give her my level 90 sack frags. Because she's going to also share EM over as well. And we're going to give her Kazuha's artifacts just to get more EM on her. I love how my Kazuha has a level 11 flower, and I just never bother to level it up further. Does he not? His plume isn't even leveled either. Wow, that's funny. There you go, EM. We want as much EM as we can get on her. Kazuha, 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 right there. Circle it. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna run this right here. 843 EM. Cool. Cool. So we're basically going to use Layla's shield to protect him, as well as giving some VV shred. We're gonna use Sucrose to share EM and do a little bit of grouping. The D at some point, absolutely. Yes, I have her C5, and I ran her in this last Abyss actually, and she was doing phenomenally well in the Abyss. I'm so ready for C6. I did see a TikTok where Doro got C6 Dia, and he was like, "Oh, now I can use Dia," and my C5 Dia hits more than his C6, and I just laughed at that so hard. Okay, so we're gonna use Benny to apply Pyro. We're gonna then use Sucrose to absorb. We're gonna do this. 31k, that's not too bad. I need to use his burst. 24k.
Let's light it up.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Stars, shine for me.
Let's get this next one in here. Okay. Where are they at? They're right here. We're gonna do this.
Go in. Swirl, Mark 2.
32k. Layla doesn't quite apply enough cryo, so we actually might be able to run like Rosaria in this instead, just to get a little bit more cryo. But of course, we're going to use Layla every chance we get, right?
Teamwork is strength. Cool. Learn to command. Slip, slide.
Up to it, Monzai.
I also have C1 on Gaming too, so he's gonna like heal himself back up. So you could even run like Marshmallow Hunter on him instead of what do I have on him? Crimson. You can just run Marshmallow Hunter on him because he's gonna fluctuate his own HP. Is she cleared for you? Also C1. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, so you can. The thing with you can use Xingqiu instead of Layla. I never really did it that much just because I was using Xingqiu in other teams. So we can throw that in there because we've got Bennett for healing, so we don't necessarily need a shield. Let me see. I'm not gonna go fight that thing. Natlan Battle OST. Yeah, Natlan's Battle OST is good. What's up, Wonton? What audio interface do you have? I've just got a fine one. I'll send you a picture of it later. I need to upgrade my interface. I keep upgrading my mic instead of upgrading my interface. I do need to upgrade my interface.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of animal hypostasis.
Many happy returns.
Yeah, so 24k is on that. I wonder what I would be able to get. Funny enough, I bet if I gave him Diaz, if I gave him Beacon and like Marshmallow Hunter, he would just kind of go crazy. But her burst won't activate. No. Come on, Zach. I'm good. How are you? No, Dia's burst does not work with Xingqiu and Yelan because it's not considered normal attacks. But it does work with Raiden, so you can run her and Raiden together in a Chevy Overloaded team. Much easier than you can do like Fate.
Alright, let's finish this fast. Absorption test. No, my sword. Going in. Ring cutter. Stand clear.
Up to it, Monzai.
Let's light it up. Animal test 6308.
It's been a while since I've used Gaming, actually. I think it's been a long time.
Time to know my sword.
Finish this next time.
Witness the power of
Alley-oop.
Tide rises. Yeah! Let's finish this next time.
We told you it's late. Come on now. So Gaming can work on a lot of teams. You typically want to run a Vape or a Melt team with him. Like I said, if you've got like C1, because of how his C1 works with his burst taking his HP away, but his C1 healing him back up. Oh, we got C2. It'll restore him for 15% HP, so you can fluctuate your HP on your own enough to run like Marshmallow Hunter on him, and then you can just stack a crazy amount of crit damage on him. Essentially, actually, he wouldn't do very well with me using Dia's weapon on him because it's not crit rate, not crit damage. Gaming was your first true main, but it was short-lived because you got Tighnari soon after. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I want to see. We're gonna go to Dia. We're gonna go back to using Dia.
Got a job for me?
Let me make sure I give Kazuha back his artifacts. And you know, I should probably finish leveling his artifacts. I've used him so much without leveled artifacts. It's kind of funny that I never leveled them. Sucrose. There we go. sucrose. There we go. Sucrose. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Parties are
I do need to get Dia another circlet. I need this one to roll more attack, HP, or crit rate than what I currently have. This is my weakest piece on her. I really need to get better. That one's good. That one could have been better. That one's pretty good, and then that one's pretty good. And then I need to get Nilu a new circlet as well. We got 178. Oh, I didn't even... Did I not do that daily? Oh no, I thought it was to beat them. I didn't even see the guy back there. How did I get that thing flying around me? It was from an event. You gave up farming VG and just gave her... Yeah. So VG is one of those things where, like, I was obstinate on getting her VG just because it's VG. I was also grinding it out for Nilu. For 2-piece. So I was just doing it at the same time. So I went crazy into the VG, and I'm still running VG, or I'm still VG. I'm still running VG. Whenever I'm not doing stuff for talents and weapons. Did I ever get a better circlet? Not really, Zach. Not really. That's my... And my D is still top 4%, even with that horrible circlet. You got a lot of Nilu pieces? Nice, nice. Bad ER? Yeah, my ER is only like 111. Yeah. I definitely need a little bit more ER in my Dia. But a lot of it's also like crit damage. I need to get a little bit higher crit damage.
Let's get it.
Yoo-hoo! Teamwork is dreamwork. Let the world collide.
Why am I not using waypoints?
Dead meat.
I don't know. I just like to run around sometimes. Are you saying that I have to use... that I have to use waypoints?
Let's light it up. Strike a pop. I'm going in. Ha!
I have so much stuff, like so much material, because I don't use waypoints a lot. Yeah, her C4 does help a lot. It's far and can save time, but I'm not worried about time. I'm just enjoying having fun. I'm not worried about how fast I'm going, anything like that. I'm just going around fighting things, because that's fun. That's what I enjoy in the game. I like using my characters. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere.
All right.
Speaking of not being in a rush, we're actually going to use a different team. We're going to have some fun with a different team here. We're going to use our Sethos team. Get a crit damage circlet with higher ER. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I also just need to roll crit rate better. There's no ER on the circlet, and that would be like the best one. That would probably be like the best thing for me. Where's my Sethos team? There it is. We'll throw in Nihita right here for some fun.
For you for ages.
You hate fighting things, you just run? No, I run that. Have I tried Benny on Momo's, tried Mona on Benny's spot? Kind of, but my Mona is not as good, and my Benny is freaking amazing. And that really, really helps with free and a fanfare points as well. You're gonna restart your PC? Okay, cool. Skating with a cat girl is more fun. Exactly. Skating with the cat girl is more fun. Even though I wasn't doing it at that time. Can I explain how Farina works? Yeah, sure. I will say Mona is prettier than Benny, so I completely get you there. So another reason why is that I run C6 Benny. So I will use Dia's Pyro Infusion to give Farina vapes. So it also kind of just like increases the overall team damage whenever I'm using, because I'll leave Dia on field and I'll use Pyro infused Dia. What's up, Ava? I don't blame you for being a certified Benny hater. I don't blame you. He's not a lot of people. He's not the favorite of a lot of people. To me, he's just like in the middle as far as character design. I don't hate him. I don't love him. I do like. I mean, his kit's great, but as far as character design goes, he's not my least favorite. He's not my favorite.
Let my name echo in song!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Everyone hold hands, sharing my knowledge.
Way ahead of you.
I'll take 64k on the aggravate from Sethos. That was pretty good. You're going crazy? Why are you going crazy? I'll use them to make your units pop, but you hate using them. Hi Zach, welcome in. Is this your first time catching stream?
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Zalius, however you say your name with the Halloween Farina PFP. Is this your first stream? Welcome. So glad you're here. Ava, then go to sleep.
Thank you for completing today. Add Astro.
What's up, Mocha? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Zaleus. I don't even, you know what's funny? He's been my mod for over a year and I don't know how to say his username. I don't know how to say it. I just call him Zach. I've never actually called him by his username. It's like he doesn't call me Kessie, he calls me Mango. Nobody calls me by my real name, thank goodness. It's even better because you said it. I know, Zach. I know that you said it. I just don't remember. He was your first 5-star before you knew what 5 stars were, and now you hate him and you never played him again. Who was that, PSH? Oh, Farina? No. You asked me about Farina, and I'll explain Farina. Where am I from? Tipsy, take a guess. Where am I from? Oh, Child, Tartaglia? Yeah. You're waiting on the update to HSR? I haven't played HSR in a while. Zalays, like the chip. I'm gonna start calling them Lays. California. Ooh, you're so close. You're so close. I'll give you 2 more guesses. You are correct. I am from the United States, but I'll give you 2 more guesses as to where I'm from. It's not California, but you're pretty close. Okay, we'll explain how Farina works as we run some domains. Montana. Wow. PSH, I'm not going to count that. That wasn't Tipsy's guess. I'm not going to count that as one of their guesses. I'm not going to say if that's correct or not. Tipsy started the game. Tipsy's got to finish the game. Where's the Y sound coming from? Lays? Zalays? I mean, it's Z-A. The Y is coming from the I. Zalaz. PSH, if Tipsy doesn't get it with their 3 guesses, then I'm going to let you guess. Lays to me. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Joe. I agree. Okay. So the way that Farina works is a lot of people think of Farina as a healer, and that is not the correct way. Ava, you can't guess yet, because I'm pretty sure you know. Don't guess. Okay, so the way that Farina works is that she's not really a healer. Yes, she does have this version which heals, but that's not the best use for her. So the best use for her is the little vampire minions. I know that you do, Zach. And what they do is that they're going to attack enemies, dealing hydro damage. You notice that everybody's HP is shrinking. Even like Sethos, Nahida, and Sheelinin, all of their HP is going down. The more that they suck the HP away from your team, the more damage that they do. So we need to make sure that we are healing back up so that way they can continue sucking HP from our characters. So we need to make sure that we are giving them the HP so that way they can deal more damage. All right, we want to give them that. Now, the way that her burst works is her burst, yeah, she's an anti-healer. That's a great way of putting it. You are guilty of using Farina as a healer? Yeah, I know, right? So she's an anti-healer. That's actually a great way of putting it. So the way that her burst works is that her burst is going to do Hydra damage in an AoE, but you see all these bubbles around the screen? They are going to increase your team's damage based on how much HP fluctuation you have. So every time that you lose HP, like from her minions sucking it down, or healing, you're going to increase the amount of damage that your team does. So, Sethos is going to do more damage because of the fanfare points, right? The things that it doesn't work is that it doesn't increase like Hyper Bloom damage. That is one thing that it does not do. Hyper Bloom damage is only dependent on your level and your EM. So fanfare points do not affect Hyper Bloom or like Bountiful Core Bloom or anything like that. It does, however, affect like Quicken, Aggravate, things like that. You're guilty of using both forms? I mean, I've used both forms in a pinch, but I very rarely swap Farina over to the healing form. You think the best way to explain how your user said it's Zalus? Oh, okay, that is actually, I feel like that is right, Zach. Zalus. I feel like I've heard you actually say that. Yeah, Farina's really good with Risley. And with, oh, what's his name? Or Trees Mechanique, Denali's Cardinal guy. It's crazy that I remember those, but
So perfect.
can't remember his actual name.
Not to go camping.
Thought she would damage the when she did damage the fanfare went up. No, it's whenever your HP fluctuates that the fanfare goes up. So you have to make sure that your HP is fluctuating. Any healing goes to the fanfare points, and any draining of the HP goes to fanfare points. Okay, since Tipsy hasn't guessed again, PSH, I'm gonna let you take another guess. It is not Montana. I did a phenomenal job. What's up? How's it going? Is it Camille? There's a small chance of you pulling on Sheelinen. Washington? It is not Washington. I was joking when I said California was close. California was not close. Ava, it's right here. I've got her off to the side. This is Cranberry Sprite, which I can only get during the wintertime, okay? You found Farina also works well with Dia. Farina works phenomenal with Dia. That is one of my go-to Dia teams. Tennessee. Wow, Mocha Latte. What makes you think Tennessee? Is it in the Northeast? Because you're the only 10 I see. Thank you. Thank you so much. Or you're talking about the photo below me, right? That's the 10 that I see. Cranberry Sprite, that sounds awesome. They don't sell that in Australia. Oh, that sucks. So I could not find this whenever we lived in Colorado, which is a state near the mountains here. I couldn't find this. But now that we're in a different state, I was finally able to get some. So I haven't had it in like 3 or 4 years. Joe, that actually is my wife. Wonton can't actually see it. I'll show Wonton. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. So Wonton, over on my TikTok stream, there's a photo below me of a shoot that me and my wife did at a Ren fair. And that is what they're talking about. And I'll show some of them. Vermont, no. No, you want the Cranberry Sprite? Yes, yeah. So this isn't the photo that they see. This. Oh no, that is the same photo. Yeah. So that's the photo. There's another one. This is a really, really good one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing this photo shoot. It had been a while since I'd done a photo shoot. So when we went to the Ren Fair, we made sure to take some time out and do it. I've still got so many photos to edit from that shoot. She's gonna do some cosplaying stuff. We still got to get her some cosplays. She's been wanting to do it for a while. I am from the southeast area. That's as far as I'll get you. Yeah, she did really good, Mocha. I still got a lot of photos to edit too.
Bring it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I see everything.
Where you heading?
That's fine.
Excuse me?
Everyone hold hands. Let the world collide.
Letting brave names echo.
56 on the aggravate? That's not too bad.
Sharing my knowledge. Hey,
Oh, get down here.
Where you heading?
This team is so much harder to run without Fischl in it. That team is so much harder to run without Fischl in it. North Carolina, I am from Alabama, actually. Think you remember it, but you don't remember yourself with bad U.S. geography. I am from Alabama, oddly enough. I haven't lived there in 4 years. And I didn't have an accent whenever I left there. I got rid of my accent back in high school. You were wrong. Oh, I wish if that had ER and crit rate, man, I'll lock it still, and we'll see. We'll see what the last stat is. Yeah, Wonton, she really is. She does all my crazy photo shoots. I've covered her in paint. We've done a bunch of crazy shoots. You're from Pennsylvania? Nice. You thought California. No, California was what Tipsy first guessed. That's over on the West Coast.
let my name echo in some.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Where you heading?
This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Thank you. Sorry, she just opened the door to hand me something. What team is good for Arlecchino? Yeah.
Shower me with praise.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Mountain's veins boil.
Let the world collide.
Am I trying to kill Shidolin? Dude, okay, so the video that came out today, filming the loot bar ad read for it, I kept mispronouncing Shilinin so many times. I think I had to say it like 6 or 7 times. I kept messing it up. If this team is good or not for or not. Okay, wait, Mocha, rephrase that. Tell me if this team is good or not. Arlecchino or Arlecchino or Yanfei. Farina, Layla, Emily, or Tainari. Okay. So if you're gonna use Emily in there and Tainari in there, Burgeon Arlecchino is weird, and I get that you're using the shield. That's such an interesting team. Mocha, who else do you have? Because that could work. It's just a weird. It's a odd combination. Like I said, it can work.
Bring it.
The Burgeon damage is just like supplemental.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. I see everything. Time to shine.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
63k, I'll take that.
Where you heading?
Arla and Farina. Yeah, Arla and Farina are weird together, but I feel like they're going to use Layla to kind of compensate for that. So it's a weird one. Like you're playing with fire. Ooh, if that got crit damage and it all that might be a good. You're playing with fire, but it's definitely one of your highest damage potentials.
Did you feed them?
Yes, I did feed them.
I'm gonna take them for sure.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get much fanfare with having Arlecchino in there. You would have to run Benny. You're seeing an association between Pennsylvania people and Raiden.
Strike a pose. Everyone hold hands. Sharing my
Yes, that
knowledge.
was Melissa. She said that she was taking the pups for a walk real quick.
Letting praise names echo.
Where you heading?
Oh, this team's so much harder to run without official in it.
Yoo-hoo.
Bring it.
Time to shine.
2 of your friends are Raiden mains? Oh no.
This may hurt a little.
Where you heading?
Oh, he's right there. I was like, where in the world is he?
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow.
Arlecchino, Lenny, Farina, Tainari, D. Luke, Mona, Sino, Emily, Chi-Chi, Yoimiya, and that's all the 5 stars you have. What about non-5 stars? Do you have... Because Benny works really, really well with Arlecchino because of the attack buff. I feel like one of your best teams, though, is going to just simply be like... Like, if you really want to have insane damage... Hang on, let me see. I feel like if you just really want to have crazy damage on Arlecchino, you've really got something like, if we were to throw Arlecchino in here and to make sure that she has her stuff.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
Something's not right. That's what's not right. That's not right. Oh, that needs to go back to him. That's correct. Okay. So we're going to do her. We're going to do you. We're going to do you.
Is it time to go?
We're going to do that one right there. You know what? Actually, no, what we're going to do Kazuha for the grouping.
All right, let's head
I'm gonna
off.
try that. Yeah, Benny and Arlecchino are really, really good together. Cool.
Lay to bed.
Into the wind.
One with wind and cloud.
No, my sword. Let me leave you. Teamwork is strength.
It's also kind of crazy that my Arlecchino does less damage than my Dia, but that's just because of how much. That's just because of the time difference spent on them.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness it.
Xingqiu / Yelan work really, really well with Arlecchino, and then of course you have like Kazuha and Benny. You could drop those are the 4 stars you don't have: Beto, Chevy, Sayu, and Kabe. Really interesting. Yeah, Sucrose can be really, really good as well for the EM jump. Yeah, that can be really, really good. The Arlecchino team that I'm to go ahead. You want me to try that? Fine, I'll try it. I'll see, Zach. I'll see what happens. Take the risk, level those circlets one time. Listen, you don't know how many 5-star, unleveled 5-star artifacts that I have that people want because of the substats. I have several 5-star level 0 artifacts that have like dream stats on them. They're just sitting there unleveled.
Lay to bed.
Clouds high. The birds.
It's like, I was gonna say it's not that high, but it is. We're gonna.
Letting brave names echo.
What do I define as dream stats? Double crit, EM, attack, the things that you would always want to have, and they're just sitting there, unleveled. I feel like instead of having Kazuha, Sheila, I feel like the thing to do would be to have Farina in here, just for the fanfare points. Let's try that. And then the occasional vape. Let's try that. Let's see. So you're cringe, JK. Genshin or Wuthering Waves, do you prefer? I like them both for different reasons. Just like your Dia is top 2%. Nice, Wonton. Nice. I need to see it. Mine's only top 4. You always get defense and HP as your substats. Okay, so we're gonna throw Farina in here and see what that will do. But I've got to swap them. This is essentially my old Dia team. Or this is essentially the Dia team that I run. Arlecchina, Sheelan, Yelan, and Bennett. Yeah, that can be really good too. I keep bumping this mic. It sits a little lower than my other one did. Okay, let's see real quick.
Laid bare.
Shower me with praise.
I need to get fanfare up.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
Everybody stand back.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was 83. And I don't even think that was with.
Overruled.
Ooh.
Everlasting as the moon.
I just saw her HP.
Transfixed.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna see what this does.
Strike a pop. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Oh, I feel like Farina was getting those vapes. Let's try it again. It says for Pyro. Yeah, Monopyro. Yeah. So, Wonton, the only board on there is Monopyro. You run Nuvolette, Shinha, and Farina. I know, 156 HP. I know, I looked down and I was like, man, that's why is her HP red? That's a lot of Bond of Life. Nope, that's just Arlecchino dying. Okay, we're gonna try that again with a better rotation. Why is no sound happening? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Let's light it up.
Okay. Oh, the only problem that I have now, though, is getting...
This is where you fall. Overruled. Bring it.
Let my name echo in song. I'm going in.
I should probably do the other one first, but that's fine. 33k, 37k, 35k, yeah. You just pulled Sheelan in for your Edo team, but been too busy farming for Shorekeeper. So Kino, I have Shorekeeper and her signature, but I haven't finished Black Shore, and that's what I'm going to work on tonight in just a second. Yelan, Sheelan, and Layla. Yeah, it's a really, really good team, Joe. The team that I'm going to actually use for Arlecchino is this team right here with C6 Candace. But I have C5 right now, but we get C6 on the next event. So this is the Layla team, or not Layla team, this is the Dia team that I've been running. That was really, really good. Bro, do you wail? You got Kinich and Sheelan. I wailed on my Nilu. Everything else I've kind of just been rather lucky on. I'll show you something else that's kind of funny too. If anything, it's more whale behavior than the others. It's not super whale by any means.
Teamwork is strict.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let's get it on. You asked for it.
Yeah, see, my Dia hitting more than my Arlecchino is just hilarious. You lost getting 50-50? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I have C5, R1 Dia, and I'm a Dia main. I do have C1 Farina, it's not bad. I do have Shilinen, however, I have 3 of Chiori's weapons. I was unable to get Shilinen's weapon so far, but I've got 3 of Chiori's. And then, of course, I have Chiori. I have a C0 Raiden, C0 R1 Raiden that hits as hard as some C2s. I have Emily. I don't have Emily's weapon, though, which is crazy. I have Nahida and her weapon. I have Nilu with Ki, and it's R2. I have Coco. I have Navia that's benched. I don't ever use her. I have Kazuha. I have Jean. I've got Alhaitham. I got Miko. I got Mulani. I don't have her weapon, though. I got Arlecchino. Is Nahida better with Mulani, Raiden, Yelan, or is Shilin is going to be better for Mulani, probably, but you're using Mulani, Raiden, Yelan, you're using a Hyper Bloom team? Oh, no, Joe, no. I forgot to change something. Hang on. Joe, have you not seen my Bountiful Core team? My Yao Yao has over 1100 EM in that team. I got to give her back her weapon. That's a level 20 weapon. I swapped. I gave her weapon to Sucrose. She's got 850 EM. Let me go to my Bountiful Core team. Bro, when did you start playing? I started. Hey, and I can tell you exactly when I started. Wrong one. You're a bountiful noob compared. Okay, so Nilu has 75k HP, so perfect for Nilu. Nahida has 1126. Yaoya has 1154. Coco has 940 EM. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna check Amber. Uh, 10/4/2022. So 2 years. Joe, the highest that I've been able to hit with Bountiful Core was with a
like this.
Did I give Nilu an upgrade? No, she's had 75k HP for a long time.
That's it.
I did give her more ER and more EM though. How do you even get that much HP on a character? Okay, so Camille. Is it it's Camille, right? Nilu is completely HP based. You have to give her as much HP as possible. So her weapon gives HP plus more HP. You run HP on her, and then for all of your main stats, you run HP. Her talents passive maxes out around 74k and some change. So you try and get her as high HP as you can, the goal being around 75k HP. And she's triple crowned, which doesn't matter for Bountiful Core, but I did triple crown her. You started a year later than you, which your count is cracked. Dude, okay, so I'm really weird in like how I play. I very rarely use Arlecchino. I don't use Navia. I'm a Dia main. I love the only time that I did use Arlecchino was in this Burning team. I loved this team. This team was a ton of fun. I mained Eula for a long time. I'm a Dia main. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I need to shoot that back down. I'm a Dia and Nilu main. Kaizo at level 70. Oh, no, I've actually been able to make him work. I've hit over 100k with him. I run him in this team right here, and I give him Marshmallow Hunter, and he's actually pretty good. With C6 Farazan, he's just great damage. You regret not pulling on her last banner? She's very niche. She's very, very niche. Kind of my C0 Raiden before doing the insane stupid local legend on Skara, I think my C0 Raiden hit like 584k. Is it, Joe? Is that it? That is really funny. But Camille, she's extremely niche. Yes, I love using Sethos. I love using this team. This team's so much fun. I was running it earlier. I think Sethos hits like 65k, 50k. Sethos is in a Quick Bloom team too, so he does pretty good damage. Could I showcase Chiori? I actually did at one point, and I hit over 100k. I run Chiori in a really weird team, though, with Alhaitham. How did I build Sethos? Sethos actually has level 90 R5 Slingshot, which is a 3-star weapon. And then for artifacts, Wanderer's Troop. And he's only C2. And his talents are 611. But he hits pretty good. He's really, really fun. I like using him. I play with the niche fun characters. I play how I like. I don't ever play meta. I'm not anti-meta, but I don't play meta. I focus on the characters that I enjoy. So like this team is one of my favorites right here. That lets Chiori and yeah, PSH. I'll check it out in a little bit. The Chiori Alhaitham team was going to be mentioned at some point. Absolutely, Wonton. And you know what's crazy? I don't even see Cyan in here.
Here you are.
So the reason that Chiori and Alhaitham works in this team is because, yeah, Joe. The reason that they work in a team like this is strictly because of the weapon that I have on Alhaitham, which is Chiori's signature. And then Chiori has a copy of her signature as well, so that way she does more damage. I was able to do, with this Chiori Alhaitham team, I was able to do 35 out of the 36 Star of the Abyss. I was able to do Chamber 2 and Chamber 3 with them, and 3-star both sides, but Chamber 1 was just the bane of my existence. And everybody's existence, from what I've seen. A lot of people struggled with Chamber 1, me included. And if you were in that stream, I'm sorry for anything that I said that wasn't nice. Cyan probably died from a Chiori Alhaitham team. You know, it's funny. I actually have a DM from Cyan about something that I haven't watched recently. I haven't watched it, and they sent it to me a little while ago. It's probably something about not showing up because they know I'm going to pull out the Chiori Alhaitham team. Don't lie, you said it with intentions. Zach, I promise. Yeah, floor 12 Chamber 1 was so stupid. It was crazy. You got Ito and Zhao trying to make them 36 Star of the Abyss, and you're doing it with multiple teams. So, okay, so the team that I actually ran, hang on, I can actually pull it up. I can actually pull up my Abyss statistics from the Discord server. Hang on. We have a bot in the Discord server that shows our statistics. So let's see. That's not correct. Did I not do mine? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I ran Bountiful Core first half, and then Farina, Dia, Sheila, and Benny second half to do it. So that was a ton of fun. I tried doing it with so many different teams, so many different ones. And just that first chamber was a pain in the absolute butt for some reason. It was a pain. I even tried like a burning team, and then I tried the Chiori Alhaitham team. I tried a lot of stuff in this current Abyss, and it was just, man, it was a pain in the butt. That chamber 1. Did you break it? I might have broken the bot, Zach. Yeah, so side 2 is geo heavy, but I ended up like the geo team and overloaded teams that I had used in the past. I couldn't even use. I could not get chamber 1. I could not get the back half of chamber 1. It is just ridiculous. Navia scale out damage the Eula burst. Yeah. I was able to get really, really close with this Chiori Alhaitham team. I was so close to doing it with this team. And I think if I had just done a slightly better rotation, I could have done it. Or I've also leveled up Kuki's artifact since then. I need to finish leveling her weapon though. I might try it again with a little bit better stuff on Kuki. I might try it again at some point. Oh, I need to give Alhaitham back an artifact. I just realized. Yeah. I did actually upgrade Alhaitham too. Look at this goblet that I got for him. It's not too bad. Almost 9 crit rate, 20 crit damage with a little bit of ER. That's not too bad. I need to get him a better Sans. But getting an EM Sans on Marshmallow Hunter is just weird. I was lucky that I was able to get one for him. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm really happy with this goblet. If it had attack percent, it'd be perfect. So yeah, it would kind of, but this team is very dependent on EM. I mean, a lot of my teams are very dependent on EM. And it was also in the first half, like, using Bountiful Core really did do good on the first half. It's just the first chamber, it takes so long for them to put down that shield or make themselves put down the little thing that you have to break. It takes so long for them to do that. It was just annoying. It was so annoying. And then Hyper Bloom, or in this case Quick Bloom, works a lot better when it's a singular enemy instead of multiple enemies. So it was crazy. It was annoying. Yeah, the beasts are awful. Yeah. Joe, have you seen, did I ever show you how much EM I was able to get on my Yao Yao once? This is another one of those screenshots that I just have to pull it out any chance that I get it. And Kaino, you're gonna love this. Okay, so my Yao Yao is a demon, right? Like an absolute demon. Because whenever the highest amount of EM that I've been able to get on her was 2006 EM. Now the average amount that she has whenever I have all the buffs and everything up, it's right around 18,000 or 1,800. But I've been able to break 2,000 with her. Am I wishing for Nouvellette or Zhongli? I don't know, kinda. I don't know yet. That's not okay. Look, my Yao Yao is a freaking menace. I love my Yao Yao. What's crazy too, though, 18,000. Could you imagine? I know, right? She's got two-piece. So she's not even on something like 4-piece Gilded, which would get it up even higher if I could. She's just on two-piece. And she's just got decent EM on the Goblet and the Flower. And then, of course, she's got a ton of EM there. And Dragon's Bane. So it's just, it could be even higher than what it is now.
I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Gave max EM on your Nilou team? You just gave up max EM? I did not. Everybody, it's crazy for me to say this, but the lowest EM on my team is Coco with 940. And even after everything, Coco still has over. I think Coco's blooms hit 38, 39k, but Yao Yao's hits like 43 or 45k. Yao Yao's blooms are just insane. You got 1100 EM on your right. Nice. Bye, one time. Thanks for stopping by. Your account should be reportable. These numbers are getting me upset. Sorry. See, but like that's something else too, is like I don't have Nouvellette. I don't have Zhongli. I don't have a lot of the characters that like a lot of teams are kind of built around. Your level 40 D-Luke, 44k. Nice. Yeah, D-Luke's plunge multiplier is really, really good. What, the scaling gets diminishing returns on what, on EM? On Bountiful Core? Because I don't run a healer on any of my teams. So no, Bountiful Core is technically, I think, the strongest reaction in the game, having your highest potential damage output, just like, and as far as like in a vacuum. Because Bountiful Core is just insane. The amount of damage that you can do to multiple enemies in Bountiful Core is insane. Oh, you joined right after me. Okay, so one thing else, PSH, you lost 50-50 D-Luke. You want to support TPS? D-Luke is the bane of my existence. PSH, you got to remember, I make content on this stuff, right? So because of that, I've got to do stuff every day on the account. I make videos a ton. I do all that stuff. So like, I've also focused in really odd, weird characters. Need account reviews at the end of the end game. You might think, end game, do you just farm artifacts at this point? I mean, no, sometimes I need, Yui Dazo, I need one more Diacon to have C6 Dia, and I want that so, so bad. So, Kinobite, I'm gonna do account reviews at some point. I wonder how people would respond to them, because I don't play meta, and because I'm like, pull for who you want. If you enjoy the character design, then you should play them. I mean, you know, Dia and Chiori,
Sand in my shoes.
and me not using Arlecchino, or Nouvellette. So my account reviews, I think, would be hilarious because I could see people getting pissed at them. So I'm gonna do them at some point, but it'll just be funny. And what I do as far as, like, now that I'm kind of in the end game, yeah, I do artifacts, but I also just, like, level up people, right? I think I've got, I mean, I've got level 80 Ningi, I've got Fischl, Beto, Lisa, Kale, Xingqiu, Chevy. So from Chevy on is all level 80 or higher, with a lot of characters being level 90 in there too. So I'm just leveling people up as well. Like, I'm gonna, whenever I get the C6 on
Scribe's work is simple.
Candace, I'm gonna level her to level 80 or 90.
Wait.
With a C1 R1 Dia, my Dia is C5 R1. Yeah.
That's exactly why I took the position.
I use Dia a lot. Not gonna lie, if you have C6 Dia, you should just be banned. I want C6 Dia so bad. So freaking bad. Once I get C6 Dia, I'm gonna be so happy because she's gonna be hitting, I mean, she's already hitting C6 numbers. And it's just crazy. You've not, no, that's the problem, Joe. You don't lose a 50-50 to Dia, you win a 50-50 to Dia. When you change your mindset to that, that's when you start getting them. Do I have all the Archons? I don't think so. I don't have Zhongli. They definitely need to add standard character weapons. I know they do. Good point. Exactly. Whenever you think about it differently, then you'll start getting Dia. I do have every single 5-star standard character, but I don't have Zhongli. I chose Child over Zhongli instead. Because you commented that on one of the TikToks once. Oh, that's right. That is right. That you said something. Oh, hi, Cyan. How nice of you to join as I change off of the Chiori Alhaitham team. You got Jean 5 times in a row? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, Kino, get ready to see this. This is a fun time. I'm pretty sure that my C0 Raiden, I know that my C0 Raiden has hit higher than some C2s. Might have been Cyan C2 that I'm thinking of. This is where the fun starts.
There is no escape. Hands where I can see them. No. Everybody stand. Glory to the Shogun.
Let's see what you hit, Raiden. Oh, you didn't crit. Okay, well, we're gonna go all the way through it again.
Illusion shattered. Justice will prevail. Final war. Teamwork is dream. Quiver. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, that was 362k right there. I do have missed. I have missed on Benny. Yeah, I know, no crit. Yeah, my Chevy Raiden team is my favorite. Oh yeah, I've got engulfing, yeah. I've got engulfing. That was 360 something K. This domain does make electro damage go up, but that was 360 something K. Raiden is a Eula support? Hey, I agree with that to some extent. Yeah, I don't understand, Cyan. I don't understand why yours is weird. I don't know why mine, for some reason, mine hits so much higher than I feel like it should. Somebody in the Discord server has a Raiden that is C2, and they only hit like 100k higher than my Raiden. Let me just process these numbers. It might be the supports, I don't know. Yeah, so I've got missed on Benny, With, of course, I am running Noblesse, and then I do have him C6, and I have his Burst crowned, and Sara's skill is crowned with Skyward. And then I've got 40k HP on Chevy with Songs of Days Past. No C6 Chevy. Chevy's only C1. Nope, Chevy is only C1. And Raiden is C0, R1.
Stop right there. Adventure time.
We're gonna see what we can get with it. That wasn't even with a full ring. Let's see what we can get with a full ring.
Storm the front. Off we go. Let's light it up. Final warning. Justice will
Okay, I
prevail.
should fill it. Yep, okay.
I'm going in. Strike. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, that was a lot of numbers. I don't even know what popped up. I didn't even see. Plus a UC6 Chevy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my Raiden is on, but it's insane. I also want to see something else too. You wished heavy on Yoimiya Raiden's last year? Yeah. You got it in 13 times. Oh, Chevy? So it took me 201 wishes to get C0 Chevy. I started wishing at like 2 pity on Raiden's banner, got all the way up into the 80s, got Dia, got all the way back up into the 80s and got Raiden, and then went almost all the way back up to 80 again, up to 40, and got Chevy at 201. Yeah, I know. And then I got C1 not too long after that. On like a standard banner wish, which is just insane to me.
You asked for flash. Everybody stand back. No turning back. Torn to oblivion.
That was 300.
There is no escape. Drop your weapon.
Raiden's a character too that I didn't even like want or really try to get. I was just like, okay, I guess since I got her, I'll run a hyper carry Raiden because why not? And it's been one of my best teams. You have C2 Chevy, yeah. I mean, I've only got C1. In the banner previous, you wish like 140 times you haven't got a single Chevcon. Yeah, it's the craziest thing ever. But then on Nilu's banner, because I went for C2, I got C6 Kave. I went from having 0 Kaves to C6 Kave, which is just crazy to me that I was able to get all the way up to C6 Kave. Your friend was never able to get Chevy? Yeah. It's insane. The 4-star wishing mechanic of not ever being guaranteed to get a 4-star is just crazy. The world of 4 stars, yeah, it's really, really stupid. I think that I've got every single 4-star now. I think I've got every 4-star. And I have every Dendro character except for Baiju. So next time Baiju runs, I'm gonna go heavy for him. Yep, I have every single 4-star character. I think that like the next 5-star that I'm really gonna go after is either gonna be a Yato or Baiju, depending on when they come up. And then of course Cloud Retainer, because I want to try like Plunge Dia Cloud Retainer, because that could be cool. But I really, really want to get a Yato for a Hydro driver for a maybe like a Burgeon team, is what I'm thinking. So it's gonna be fun. Since you got Kave, what do you think of him? He's weird, and he could really do well on a Neely Bountiful Core team because he heals himself. So like, I don't know, he's very, very interesting. I've used him before, and I even used him to slot into my Bountiful Core team over just to try him, and he works pretty well, but I can't imagine using him outside of a Bountiful Core team. It would just be really, really weird. You tried Plunge Dia with a friend and did like, yeah. Plunge Dia can be crazy because she's got pretty good multipliers. Not as high as D-Luke, but still pretty good multipliers for Plunge. Kave is really niche. Yeah, Kave is really niche. You got every 4-star at C6 except for Kachina. Ooh, Cyan, I was actually able to get C4 Kachina. I got her off of the weapon banner, believe it or not. I was trying to get C4 Kachina, and I was finally able to get it off of the freaking weapon banner. You want to try Kave with a free shatter team? Would it be like it'd probably be like a hyper bloom or like a hyper fridge team, right? You'd probably do like a hyper fridge team. I could see that being interesting with Kave. I think Fremine is the best hyper fridge user in the game, though. Outdoing Eula. I think that in a straight up bloom team. Okay, I got you. You want to try him in a free shatter and bloom team? Okay. I guess you can. Okay, yeah. Because that's right. He sets off his own blooms. Okay, yeah. I could see that being interesting. So yeah, it would just be like a regular fridge team, like a fridge bloom team. Layla double hydro, yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah. Let me see PSH. Let's see. We'll look at that real quick. What's your name on here again, PSH? I have so many people that don't match their names on here. That's right, Thrifty. That's right. Right there. Okay, so you got Slingshot level 90, R5, awesome. And let's see here. 342 1 EM is pretty good. 68 over 134, the 128, that's pretty good. Wanderer's Troop, phenomenal. Wanderer's Troop is great. Crit rate, crit damage, that's good. Oh, those defense rolls. I'm so sorry. At least that shouldn't be too hard to replace, though. Oh, wow. Same thing with that. A lot of rolls into attack percent. That still shouldn't be hard to replace. This is still pretty good, though. I mean, this is better than the last time that we looked at it, right? And then, of course, Dendro Goblet with a little bit of crit rate, no crit damage. Yeah, and those HP rolls. It's improving. It's definitely improving since the last time that we looked at it, though. No, it's looking a lot better than whenever we looked at it last time. Oh, wait, Joe. I gotta show you this. You had to unequip the CLA most annoying noise ever. I know. Sometimes it can be really annoying. So we were talking about the artifacts that I have unrolled. Let's see real quick. So I have this one right here for VG, double crit with attack percent and EM. Double crit with attack. Double crit with attack. Double crit. Double crit. Double crit. Double crit. This was going to be a potential Nilu piece, but it's not. That's going to go away. That's going to go away. That's fodder. That's fodder. That's fodder. Double crit with HP. Double crit with attack. Double crit. Double crit. Double crit. And this is just flowers. So I'm not going to go through them all. That's right. It was like 98 crit rate and 80 crit damage. That's what it was. Yeah. Your Ida has 220% crit damage and 50 crit rate. It's an odd ratio. You want to focus on Shilin and Zhao and maybe Raiden? Do a YouTube video rolling all the double crits, then roll them into the decks. People will maul. That actually, Joe, that might not be a bad idea. That could be a really funny video. I might have to do that. That would be hilarious. Okay, so Kaino, I'm going to ask you real quick. You just saw what my C0 Raiden did. I want to ask you what you think her crit split is before I click on it. That's an excellent idea, Joe. Please do. That would be hilarious. I should 100% do that. You wouldn't have the fodder to level them all. 60 and 150, 70 over 133. 73 over 133 is her split, hitting that 364k at C0. I think that if you could get 200 crit damage, hey, where's my Emily? Let's see what Sethos was. Sethos was a 72 over 173. Alhatham's is 43 over 259, but he also has Marshmallow Hunter, so that actually takes it up to almost 80%, 80 over 260. is what Alhatham's is. Sheilanen's 52 over 116. That's not right. Oh, no, it is right. I just haven't leveled up her weapon yet. Dia, 79 over 170. Emily, 73 over 198. Yeah. What was your weight, Hal, Joe? My Eula's only 36 over 207 though. Chiori is 60 over 239, 240. And that can go even higher. About the damage? Oh, yeah. And then what? Oh, plus the 60% crit damage from C6 Sara? Yes. Sara's Constellation gives 60% crit damage on Electro. My builds are niche as hell. I focused on such funny characters to focus on. And then, of course, we got all of the EM crap that I've got going on. Yeah, so Sheilanen, whenever this weapon gets fully leveled up, it will be, her split right now will be 52 over 170. But I think some of her artifacts, yeah, she's got unleveled double crit artifacts that could easily take it higher. So she's going to have a DPS build. Oh, yeah, you like the circlet? That's not too bad, huh? Chiori and Dia don't get enough love. Those are my two favorite characters. Well, no, I'm sorry. Nilu's my favorite. Chiori's my second favorite. Dia is my third favorite. And I use them as much as I can. Oh, I need to get back to Alhaitham and give him back this weapon. She's built well for not having her signature. If I had her signature, I would have her built slightly different. But yeah, she's gonna be built pretty well whenever I finish leveling Iraku, which I need to finish leveling Chiori's Iraku first. Oh, was I supposed to use resin on that today? Is today a weapon day? Did I mess up? No, okay, good. Oh, today's a talent day for her, isn't she? I'm working on triple crowning her right now. Oh no, today's Tuesday? What's today? Is today Tuesday? Dude, I freaking love Chiori. Actually, I'm running DPS Sheilanen. Yes, so kind of Yui Dazo. I just don't have her weapon. You love all Geo characters, but hate the Geo element. Zach, be quiet. Today is Tuesday? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I triple crowned Nilu first. That was the first character that I wanted to triple crown. And so I got her triple crown the other day. Dia is double crowned. Farina is double crowned. I'm not going to triple crown Farina. I am going to triple crown Dia. But first I'm going to triple crown Chiori. And then after Dia is triple crowned, I'm probably going to at least double crown Layla. Because in Layla we trust. And then I'm going to start working on the actual characters that I need to work on, other than the ones that I just want to. Cyan, who is Geopra wants to fight. Hang on, Camille, you might like this. Okay, so, hang on, I'm going to explain this before I actually show it to you. I have a friend that is an artist, and he had a painting of this red pair of, they were Louis Vuitton heels. And they were really, really pretty. It was a really, really pretty painting. And my favorite Genshin character is Nilu, then Chiori, then Dia. See, we got Nilu right here. And I have a Nilu figure over my other shoulder. So he had this painting of these heels. And I loved it. Well, he sold it before I could get it. So I actually had him do a painting of Chiori's heels to be Genshin themed. And it's actually right here. So I love this. I'm going to try and find a good angle for it. Yeah, right there. So it's an oil painting, and I freaking love it because it's so good. It's so pretty. And then, of course, you got the Newman figure here, right? The Newman figure. It's great. And then I have a Ningi figure on the other side of me as well.
Constant over the centuries.
Yeah, I really like it. So kind of because it's my friend who we've known actually for a while. He didn't charge me much for it. You need to get a sign on one, yeah. Nilu is a cage. So the reason that she's actually in there is because she was on top of it. And then I put the painting up there, and I was like, well, I can't block the painting. So I had to put her down there. Ningi is right there, is Ningguang. You can kind of see her over there. And then I have a full shelf of Sylveon Pokemon cards behind me. And then you can't see them, but Mimikyu is up top. So, you know, it's fun. Your autocorrect is messing up. I know you meant Geo's the best element.
All the world holds dear is but a battle.
My so I actually have a C6 Ningi too, and I've ran her with Farina.
I stand before it.
I ran her
alone
with
and
Farina
unchanging.
and Bennett, and I actually want to try this Abyss with my C6 Ningi. You love Sino, you need him. He has your favorite character design. Sino's really, really cool. I really like Sino. How do I deal with the ceiling noise? It actually feels like nails on a chalkboard. So I just deal with it because I can just tone it out. Noises don't necessarily bother me, and I can just kind of tone it out. I actually kind of forgot that I had it until I saw Certs, who's somebody in the community, had one. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that I have the Sealy pet. I completely forgot about it. And then of course I've got the bird, which was really cool. I think that was one of the first ones that I had gotten at the time. And then of course we got the dragon egg, we got the octopus. And then of course we've got Sorush, we got the racist genie. We got all the fun ones, you know. I missed the first Sealy event. So your partner says you sound like the Sealy. What's the biggest insult you've ever? Oh no. PSH, I can't use the fire sigils anymore. I'm out. Dust elements reaction win. What? The bird and the octopus are much better because they're quiet. A bird, you stop playing and then drop pets. Yeah, they have the paper. It's a paper bird. I think Cloud Retainer made this, right? Didn't Cloud Retainer actually make this? Made from stacked paper, this lightweight. Yeah, given to you by Cloud Retainer. Yeah, so Cloud Retainer made it. You have purple Sealy because you got it right before and you got right and you wanted to match her. I got yellow, not because I was anticipating Chiori, but because yellow is my favorite color. So that's why I got yellow. How did I get the bird? It was an event. Oh, Dust, Animo, and Geo. That would be amazing to see that. Yes, I've got C0R1 Nahida. I used her on my Bountiful Core team. So you see, PSH, I can't use anymore right now. I have to wait for the next update. Here, Kaino, do you want to, you love the little guy in the egg? I haven't equipped him. You went in blue because all your favorite characters are blue? Yeah. That's really good. Here, let's, Kaino, let's do this real quick. Let's go look at my Bountiful Core team. You're gonna see my Yao Yao hit a 55k Bountiful Core bloom without C2 Nahida, which is freaking awesome. You're scared? My Bountiful Core team is easily my best team in the game. So keen to see Yao Yao demolish, dude. My Yao Yao is a monster. She's an absolute monster.
With all my strength. Allow me. Don't be scared.
34k, 43k, 43k. So once it drops its little guys and you kill all of them, it becomes a little bit weaker. And Yao Yao's gonna hit 55k easily.
Stay put. Everyone hold hands.
It's kind of crazy whenever my weakest bloom creator is
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
still has a ton of EM.
Rust and Reboot, ready, go!
41k, 51k, 51. That was 51,900, 51,900 on it. Oh, I don't need this. I'm so glad that popped up. No, Zach. So the highest bloom that I've hit was with a C2 Nahida, and it was 111k with Yao Yao. Yeah, single target, it's hard. Yeah, so Nahida's burst shares her EM. So if we look, I'll wait for it to go away. Hang on, we'll just do this. We'll go back in and we'll show how it works or what it does. Yeah, so we used, it was, Zach, wasn't it Clouds? It was Clouds Nahida, right? And Yao Yao hit 111k on a Bountiful Core Bloom, which is insane. Yes, Yao Yao is the destroyer of worlds. At least the enemy gets to see Yao Yao's cute face before they die. They just see Yugui being thrown at them, and that's the last thing they see. Okay, so Yao Yao's EM is 1,154. Nilou turns her HP into EM with the key. So if we go back to Yao Yao now, she has 1,300 EM. If we use Nahida,
Hold the line. Don't be scared.
let me get up her burst.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
So if we use her burst, Yao Yao now has 1,684 EM. So we're getting shared. We're getting EM from Ki, from Nilou, and we're getting EM from Nahida. So right now her bloom is 41,493, 41,800.
Hey. The Temple of Wisdom.
All eyes on me.
So it's just sharing EM.
Allow me.
Oh, come on.
Yugui, you're up.
Oh, come on. Ran out of the jellyfish. Oh, it's over here. I was on the wrong body. So there's a 50,000 bloom, 47,000 bloom.
Let's move out.
So yeah, just imagine every enemy in the area just taking random 50k bloom damage. Okay. So you don't use Dendro. All right, bye PSH. Can Nahida proc that much without sharing EM? What you mean is, can I give that much without having character prioritize EM? Yes. So I mean, she can. You almost always prioritize EM on Nahida. It's like Nahida has, well, once everything wears off. Nahida has a little bit under. She has 1,126 EM. So whenever we use her burst, it is actually passing along 25% of her EM with a maximum of 250. So you want to try and get to, 1,000 EM. 1,000 EM is where she maxes out her passing along. But she'll give EM to every character. You can see a Bennett DPS team. I think the highest that hit with Bennett was like 200 and something K. Because I don't have a Pyro Goblet on my Bennett, and I regularly hit over 100K with him. Your blooms only do about 33K. So if you don't have Ki on Nilou, it's so hard to run Bountiful Core. Okay. So does the amount increase? Wait, 100K? Yeah. My Benny hits 100K regularly. Without a Pyro Goblet. This is just with HP on him, right? Yeah, so he's got ER Sand, so he's not even doing a ton of damage there. He's got an HP Goblet, and then he's got a crit damage Circlet. And right now his split is 28 over 195.
Wow.
If I were to build an actual one, it'd be crazy. Yeah, exactly, Cyan. If you've got hyper invested Kaching with different because of the EM, see, that's another thing that, like, if I were to ever do, you have Ki. I've got no idea. How much HP do you have on your Nilou? And are you using her with Nahida? That's one of the things, Science, if I were to ever do character reviews, I would ask for much more information. Like, what team are you using them in? Because that changes everything about how a character is built. 75k with resonance. Okay, what about Nahida? And are you hitting the enemy 3 times with her skill? Nahida has like 850 EM. C0. Yeah, my Nahida is C0. Well, my Nilu is also C2. So that's helping me out there too. My Nilu is C2. So that's helping me a lot. Okay, Quick Bloom. Yep, we're going to talk about Quick Bloom. So, okay, so Yui Dazo. There's a difference between a pure Hyper Bloom team and a Quick Bloom team. This, on your monitor when you said that, you just couldn't believe it. Oh, yeah, kind of. If I were to actually build Benny DPS, it'd be crazy to see what he could hit. And I could do that at some point. So this would be a Quick Bloom team. Ignore the Chiori. I'm putting my hand on my screen like that'll actually make it up there. You think it's because you use a high tier DPS? Yeah, instead of, yeah, my entire team is EM built, which is why that's why they hit really, really high. No, I'm not going to add Kaching to this team. I don't want Kaching on this team. Having multiple Electros on a Quick Bloom or Hyper Bloom team can get messy very fast. If you stick with one Electro, it's better, in my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. So this particular team has Chiori and Alhaitham together because of how it works. Yes, Cyan, you are here, so I have to say it. Ignore Chiori in this team, though. Chiori can be replaced with a lot of different characters. The things that you want to look at for a Quick Bloom team are your either on-field Electro or Dendro driver, which is going to be my Alhaitham. My off-field Electro or Dendro, which is my case, going to be Kuki, or Farina. So no, because if you're using DPS Raiden and EM Kuki, Raiden's going to steal some of the blooms instead of Kuki triggering all of your blooms, meaning that your Hyper Bloom damage is going to drop and you're not going to be getting your full usefulness out of them. You almost want to designate a Dendro driver or an Electro driver as your on-field. So in my case, I'm using Alhaitham as my on-field driver, using Kuki as my off-field and Farina as my off-field. What makes this a Quick Bloom is the whiny water girl herself. She is the reason this is a Quick Bloom team and not a pure Hyper Bloom team. If I were to take Chiori and put in Xingqiu,
Chivalry will never
now we have, the statement goes for any team you have. Could you use Kale as your on-field Dendro driver? You can, but she's not as quick with it. At that point, you would want to use Kale as your off-field Dendro and either use Kaching as your on-field Electro. Or you would have an on-field, you could do like an on-field Hydro as well. You need to pick one character to be your on-field creator of the blooms. So in this particular team, Alhaitham is my on-field creator of the blooms. If I were to swap to Kaching, then she would become my on-field Electro trigger, and I would need off-field Dendro. You don't want to, you can mix multiple Dendros, you don't want to mix multiple Electros. So in this team right here, with Xingqiu, Alhaitham, Kuki, and Farina, this is going to be a pure Hyper Bloom team, because we are going to have so much Hydro going on that we're not going to be able to get quicken and aggravated reactions from Alhaitham and Kuki. If we take it down to just Farina, now we'll have time in between the blooms being created that we can get aggravate and spread. What's a good base for a Tainari team? Actually, you could run something like Tainari. I really like, this is one of my favorites. I really like Tainari, Fischl, Beto, and then you could do another Dendro character. You could do an Electro character. You could do like Shilinin. You could do Kazuha. You could do Sucrose to make Beto and Fischl do more damage. That would be like a pure aggravate spread team. You can do Tainari Raiden, with Raiden being your Hyper Bloom trigger, and then like Xingqiu and Shilinin, you can do something like that. It depends on if you want it to be a Hyper Bloom, a Quick Bloom, or an aggravate team. Depends on what you want to do there as far as your teammates go. So Tainari and Raiden are great together. Yes, Tainari and Raiden are fantastic together. So this is a Quick Bloom team, right? We want slow slow Hydro application to where we can still get the quicken the quicken reaction. So we're gonna do that real quick. Tainari and Raiden, yeah. So let's look at this. Ignore the Chiori thing in here. It's a really weird thing. Chiori doesn't change the Quick Bloom of this team. Chiori just makes Alhaitham stronger in this. And you understand it, but God is Dendro related thing. Yeah, Dendro really are confusing. So if we use Farina, and we have Kooky going, you're going to notice that we're going to have Hyper Bloom reactions, we're going to have Spread reactions, and we're going to have Aggravator reactions. And the reason, if you look at the top, if you watch what elements this enemy is affected by, you're going to basically see
Time to shine.
all of the elements kind of pop up at different times.
Our bond is strong.
And you're going to see blooms happen, and whenever there's no Hydro on there, it's going to be Aggravate and it's going to be Spread, which is going to make our Electro and our Dendro stronger. And what we're doing is we are using
Flicker.
the in-between times between Farina's minions attacking to get Spread and Aggravate reactions. So Alhaitham does more damage. Whenever one of the minions hit and it creates a bloom, it turns off the Spread Aggravate reaction. But then Kooky Hyper Blooms them, giving the Spread and Aggravate reactions back to us. So it's a lot of weird kind of you're using Aggravate and Spread, and then a bloom's being created, and then you're going back to Aggravate and Spread. So your Hyper Bloom damage is not your main source of damage. It's like a team-wide thing where Alhaitham's not going to be doing a ton of damage on his own. Farina's not going to be doing a ton of damage on her own. Chiori's not going to be doing a ton of damage on their own. And the Hyper Blooms aren't going to be doing a ton of damage on their own. But when you start adding things together, you're going to start noticing that it's like 200,000 damage every so often because of all of it stacking up. Oh, I didn't mean to jump down there yet. If we swapped out Chiori for Xingqiu, it's going to change. And something that you're going to notice is that we are going to be creating a ton more blooms. However, we're not going to have Quicken and Aggravate. So Alhaitham's personal damage is going to drop, but we're going to have more blooms to Hyper Bloom. How much effort should you put into your Fischl? Fischl is actually really, really good. It's crazy how you need a PhD in Genshin to be able to talk about this. What team does Arlecchino shine in the most? Arlecchino, I feel like, can be useful in a lot of teams. So in this one, though, you're going to notice that we're going to have a lot more blooms to Hyper Bloom instead of it being Aggravate and Spread reactions. So we're going to have a lot more Hyper Blooms going on. Alhaitham's not going to be doing as much damage as he normally would, but the Hyper Blooms, or the amount of Hyper Blooms, are going to make up for it. Now, in this team, you can actually probably drop Farina and go to somebody else to get faster Hyper Blooms made, as well as more Hyper Blooms. Instead of Kooky pulsing out every so often, you're going to have Raiden triggering them as they're made, which is going to be slightly different. We just got to make sure that we always have Kooky's skill going. And if you watch the reactions, you're not going to see a Spread or Aggravate reaction pop up as frequently as the other team. Yeah, building Fischl is phenomenal. Now, Alhaitham was also doing less damage because Chiori wasn't in there. So there's another reason why we would need Hyper Bloom to kind of pick it up and pick up the damage that's happening. Yeah, Overloaded can be good as long as you've got, if you're doing Overloaded, one that I really like to use with Arlecchino Overloaded is Benny, Arlecchino. I really like Beto in there, or Fischl. Fischl is also really good in there. And then, of course, Chevy, right?
A little extra training.
You kind of need to run that. Fischl doesn't apply a ton of Electro. Raiden might be the best. And you kind of use Raiden and Arlecchino swapping their on-field, bringing Raiden on whenever you have a full charge, using her burst, taking her back off, then just going right back to Arlecchino. That's something else that you can do. Yeah. You gotta run Chevy with Overloaded. You need more healers like Sheila did? Yeah. Yeah, that's something I don't necessarily like running shielders a lot, and if I do, I typically still try to have a healer in there.
I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
So this team that I'm actually using with Shiori, Alhaitham, Kuki, and Farina, Sheilinin is technically better than Shiori in this team for more fanfare points, but I like Shiori better than Sheilinin, so I'm going to use Shiori instead. Shiori would offer more off-field damage, Sheilinin would offer more fanfare stacks, as essentially the trade-off that I would be giving. Okay, so the reason that Fischl is so good isn't it's she does a lot, especially at C6. Fischl is really, really good. So you have near you're an OG Shiori haver? Yeah. So I've got Shiori, I got R,
and the Prinzessin
I got C0R1 on her first banner. And now I've got C0R1, but then I've also got 2 other Arakus. Sorry. So Fischl's really, really good because of her, I believe it's mainly because of her C6, yeah. It extends the duration of Odd's presence, but whenever additionally Odd performs coordinated attacks with your active character when present, dealing 30%. And then we've got right here, that's not it. That's not it. So it just deals a ton of damage with Oz, but then whenever Oz is not present in combat, you still watch every Fischl through the Raven's eyes. When Fischl performs normal attacks, blah, 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 blah. So you can have Electro just constantly present. So it's really, really good for aggravate and spread teams. Really, really good. No, so Joe, it's not buffing Dendro, it's buffing fanfare points from Farina, which does buff all damage. So it would specifically be that. We would be getting Chiori's, we would be losing Chiori's off-field damage from her dolls, but we would be gaining fanfare points. Chiori is better for team-wide damage, Sheilinin is better for individual damage. That's kind of the weird trade-off. What does Odd say when he reads the newspaper? Is this official information? Funny, Jar. Funny. Do you have a spreadsheet of these? Because if you do, I need it. Rocky, you think it's such a good generalist weapon? It is. It's really, really good, especially for characters like Alhaitham and Kaching that don't care about the lower base stat of the attack, right? Because like you want to build EM on Alhaitham, you want to build EM on aggravated Kaching, stuff like that. Unless, of course, you are doing what Cyan does. Yeah, Fischl also creates a lot of energy particles. Yeah, exactly. That's another good point, Cyan. Is it worth pulling Sheilinin if you have Kazuha? I mean, I've got both. And I will say that my Dia team, my Farina Dia team, I would run Kazuha, and not that one, and this slot, immediately swap to Sheilinin, and Sheilinin outperformed because of fanfare stacks working together. And it also just increased Farina's damage as well. So she did outperform Kazuha immediately. The thing that you lose is the grouping. Sheilinin, Kazuha, and C6 Chevy. So C6 Chevy wouldn't work in that team, though. You can't use C6 Chevy. You can't use Chevy to her full potential in teams like that. I do want to know, though, what if Raiden would hit more damage, if my Raiden hypercarry team would hit more. No, I don't. With like Kazuha and Sheilinin instead of Chevy and Bennett. I'll have to test it out one day and see.
Wait.
But I do really, really want to try a like a Ningi, Sheilinin, Farina, Bennett team in the Abyss and see how it does. That could be really, really fun. That'd be really interesting to see how much damage Ningi would do in there. Okay, her talents aren't that low. That'd be really, really interesting. Chiori's weapon on Farina? I don't know. Kazuha would be better for Fischl's A4, but Vape Team Sheilinin is better. Yeah, it's definitely going to depend on different, like, what teams you're using them in, as to which one is going to be better.
Prime examples.
So, like, for me, I got her, one, people in chat were asking me to, but I got her just because. I'm also of the opinion that I don't think any character is a must pull, right? Like I don't believe in that idea that any character is a must pull. Not Ningi, but Sheelan took your Navi from 400k to 550. Yeah. Yeah, and Joe, I would run I would throw Marshmallow Hunter on Ningi and see how that did. You really need Sheelan in for your Milani. It's hard to get VV to work. Yeah, it's very hard to get VV to work in those teams. I do agree. It is much easier to use Sheelan in that team than it is to use Kazuha. Very, very much is. And I do want to see something there real quick. We're going to try this in here. You're guaranteed for Sheelan in, but you don't know if you can get 40 wishes in like a week. I mean, hey, you might get her early. You never know.
Bring it.
We're going to see.
Strike a pose.
I want to see what Dia will hit.
Let's light it up. Bring it.
Oh, come on, there we go. Okay.
Shower me with praise.
Let's light it up. Hi.
Okay.
Adventure time.
Where you at? There you are.
Time to shine.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, that was 97k right there, just from Benny. Oh, only 45k. That wasn't even a vape or anything. Benny hit alone like 95k right there. Do you gotta flog the cube? Absolutely. I just said, well, you're back. Now you got a Wuthering Waves question. Young Young viable. I used Young Young a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's go over Wuthering Waves real quick. Dia, I freaking love Dia. She's my wife's favorite character, and she became one of mine. You don't want her of your team, but will she fall off at some point? So I really like Young Young. So okay. So kind of, I am always. Hey, we're doing it right now. We're going there right now. Actually, good time, Kuro. We're going there right now. Your Benny has like +4 artifacts. He already heals fantastically. You're perfect timing. Perfect timing. We're gonna go over to Uwu. So I really like. Oh, be quiet, Zach. Zach, you're just gonna be here longer. But Zach, I have tomorrow off work, so we're gonna be here for a while. You financially cannot look at the game. Wait, Joe, you have to see the characters that use that. Doing dailies then woo. I know, right? So I really like Young. I really liked her. I used her a lot until no, Joe, wait. You gotta see the characters that I'm using. It's great. Trust me. You've seen Shorekeeper, but have you seen Yinlin? Have you seen Yinlin? Because I main Yinlin. You love her design. I have her in her signature. Oh yeah, the doll one. Yeah. So kind of. I really like Young, and I'm planning on still using her. I actually have I use her with Sanhua a lot. Show us all the pretty characters. Absolutely. My Yinlin is built pretty well. My Kalturo is built pretty well. My Sanhua is built pretty well. I need to continue building Young out. But I was using her. You want Yinlin so bad? Yeah, they're going to do reruns at some point. You're loyal to Jinsei? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Kuro. You can't afford to simp for more pretty characters. You're 2 for 4 for 3 gotchas. I don't know what to tell you. Well, see, the thing is with this game is like there aren't a ton of characters out, so like you're fine, you know. You're good. Just pull the characters that you like. You know, that's what I did. I just pulled the characters that I liked. Hey, and I gotta do this real quick. I always forget to leave myself logged in under here. Okay. You're not responsible enough. No. See, I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail. So, like, I was pretty good for that. Because Young going to fall off because you have Cultura, MC, and Young. You also have Verena. Verena's really, really good. No, so kind of Young or in Wuthering Waves, you need multiple teams like you do in Genshin. So you're saying is Young gonna fall off? I didn't have problems with her, and I used her a lot. In fact, I still use her with Sanhua, and I really, really like Young. Firefly and March are your babies. So I started Honkai Star Rail because of Black Swan. That's the whole reason why I started playing that game. It's sick. You're missing out. Camille, do you not play Wuthering Waves? Because it's great. It's a fun, great game. Honkai Star Rail reminds you too much of Persona 5. I can see that. Is actually probably the best gacha gameplay wise. Yeah. It's pretty good. So if we take my Yenlin, right now her split is 70 over 237. Once I use her skill, it's now 85 over 237. So it's really, really good. I've got her in her signature, which is great. Still working on her some. Cultura, 67 over 217, not too bad. I gotta level him up and this weapon up. Shorekeeper, still only level 40.
Understood.
Because I gotta work on her some.
To serve your will.
Sanhua, 54.4 over 245, but then with the 15% increase from using her normal attacks, it goes up to 70 over 245. So it's really, really good. And then of course I've got this weapon on her. I really like Sanhua too. I need to build her out a little bit more. And then Yang, I need to level up her weapon, and I need to get her some better artifacts or some better echoes, because that's kind of changed her over to a support for grouping, to then use with Sanhua to use her with ice breaks.
No rush.
Who, Adios, you're not safe, you can't be here. You're being indoctrinated into woo right now. After playing it for like 2 years, you feel so refreshing. So yeah, it feels like Genshin, but it's a little bit different. And it's easier, kind of, but once you get to a certain point with your intro and outro skills, Wuwa did really good at making their explanations complicated to a certain degree, right? There's a free Sanhua skin. Oh, soon Jinshi and Sanhua skin. Oh, dude, that's gonna be amazing. You can't do, yeah, the intro and outro skills are really interesting. Camille, have you ever seen Yinlin's character? Because her burst and her charged attacks are amazing. They fit her character so well. Yeah, Zach, you can have my luck for Honkai Star Rail banner. Absolutely, you can have my luck. Show you, please? Okay. So she uses a puppet, right? This is Zapstring behind her, as you can see here. She uses a puppet, and she throws the puppet around to do attacks. So let's go find some enemies real quick. We're gonna go switch maps. That's what I want. We're gonna just go find some things to fight. Chris said Jinshi will have her skin and Sanhua's free skin. Nice. That's gonna be great. Dude, Sanhua is such buy bait. It's hilarious to me. Your bank account is going to die once you install it. Well, so actually, Wuwa is really good at giving out their pulling currency. like with events and just like random giveaways and stuff. You saw the weapon skins? Oh, interesting. It's easier in the sense that you can heal and teleport waypoints. Generally, everything has the brightness all the way down. Yeah, it's the gameplay, and because you don't have elemental reactions, it's a little bit simpler to understand there. But the intro and outro skills are where you get like into the difficulties, and then every character has a mechanism that you can, or a mechanic that you can like charge up and use their heavy attack with, and that changes things too. And that's kind of where it's also gets a little weird to understand. And I gotta like let it load in. It always does this. Okay, let's find some stuff to fight. Oh, you know where I could have gone, actually? We're gonna go over here. I could have easily gone here. There's 3 characters in the party, correct. There's only 3. It's so generous, you're not... Yeah, exactly. Wuthering Waves is so generous, you're not used to it. Exactly. No, there's 3 characters. There's only 3 characters in the party. You have Yinlin, I have Yinlin, Culturo, and then Shorekeeper. And those are the 3 in this party.
Where's the destination? Zapstring, our turn. No mercy.
So we got to charge up this bar that's above her HP until it's full. And then whenever you get it fully charged, she will actually sit down and do all those electro like puppet strings. It's really, really cool. And then her burst. Let me get this. Also, this is the artifacts. I freaking love it. The artifacts are just lying around.
There's no time to
But
waste.
artifacts are like your enemies. So if we use her burst, she just
Time to wrap
immediately
it up.
calls down the lightning.
You're not getting away.
Stay calm.
Genshin could never. Absolutely not.
In war with time.
Genshin could absolutely never.
My field of expertise.
The artifact grinding is a lot different in here
Good. There's no time to waste.
versus Genshin because your artifacts are just like
There's
your
no time.
enemies. They're called
Zapstring,
echoes.
Our turn. Zapstring, the stage is yours.
So it is slightly different.
Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
Target confirmed.
Terminate.
Shorekeeper is really, really cool too.
War spares no one.
Shorekeeper is really, really pretty as well. Their character designs are really, really good.
My field of expertise. Think you got the mission? Your time is over.
But yeah, Genshin could absolutely never.
I engraft you new.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Is it any easier to farm?
There's no time.
Yes and no. Is it any easier to get like so?
No rush.
In
The
here
impatient ones will fall right into our
you
lap.
have these are your echoes where you have one main echo and it's kind of divided by like the cost, and you can have up to 12, a cost of 12. So like getting your main echo is annoying. Getting your secondary echoes are not as annoying, but they kind of are. These are easy to get though. Those are much, much easier. Yeah, the burst animation. Yeah. Yeah, Yinlin's got a really, really good burst animation. Genshin started giving free standard and 10 pulls because of Wuthering Waves. Yeah. You want Shorekeeper so bad? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tall Zhao. Yeah. Yeah, getting the substats is annoying because you can't. It's not like Genshin where it shows you your substats immediately. You have to level it up to then get your substats.
The impatient ones will fall
Now,
right into our lap.
Camille, have you seen Sanhua? Sanhua is like the epitome of bisexual bait. She is absolutely that. So Sanhua's. So this is Sanhua right here,
I should try to smile more, you say?
and she's really really cool. She uses ice. So whenever you use her skill, you regret getting Wu and Ahita healer girl. Really?
Caution is advised.
So she makes these ice pillars, and then she can break them to do extra damage.
A change of perception. Frostling.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Stay behind me.
She's really cool. I really like Sanhua. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Should you save your pity for GN or try to keep pulling for Shorekeeper? Do you have Verena? Because Verena is really, really good, and Shorekeeper, in my opinion, is like a better Verena or a cooler Verena. Definitely a prettier Verena.
Caution is advised.
Don't worry. Tempest.
Cycle of corruption. Shackles be gone. A change of perception.
So yeah, Sanhua's really, really cool too. I really like Sanhua.
I should try to
And then
smile
using her
more,
normal
you
attacks
say?
and stuff. I've got her, what,
Like this?
C6? RC6, right? Yeah. Still installing. You already have character wishlist. Sanhua is really, really good. I really like her. She's really cool. You have Verena, but 2 healers. Like, why not? So I would get, even if you got Verena, I would still get Shorekeeper, because Shorekeeper is still really, really good.
A change of perception.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
See, so you can use
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Yang Yang and Sanhua together, Yang Yang being the grouper,
And brave.
which is how I use her, for grouping and energy. So I'm using her to buff Sanhua. So you were asking earlier, Kino, if you got someone installing the game. So yeah, somebody's installing the game right now, I guess. Yeah, her playstyle is really, really cool. Camilla's the next mainer. Yeah, if you haven't seen, what's up, Alice? If you haven't seen Camilla, you need to look at Camilla.
Caution is advised.
Camilla is a very, very interesting character.
Like frigid death.
I can't believe.
A change of perception.
Let me be your blade.
Verena's your regret. You have not logged into. Oh wow. Yeah, Shorekeeper's really, really cool. Ava, which one? Which video showed up? Camilla is based off of a ribbon dancer, and her moves are actually very, very good for like a ribbon dancer.
Storm, hear my command.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Be alert.
Maybe I'll use Sanhua for a little bit. It's been a while since I've used Sanhua. Okay, let's go work on this. Yeah, her banner is almost over. Who's my favorite Wuwa character? It's gonna be Yenlin. Yenlin's my favorite. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really play. Yeah. I'll pull up the wishing banner. Alice, I see you. That always makes me laugh. Shorekeeper's gone, and 1 day and 11 hours. Wow. So yeah, she's almost like really almost gone. Yinlin is my favorite. I would say right now Senhua is my second favorite, and then I really like Shorekeeper's design. Shorekeeper's design is really cool.
Understood. I am here to serve your will. Yay?
Like, who doesn't love just flying around as a butterfly made out of light if I can control it? I cannot control this. Verena's not that bad, though. No, Verena's not that bad. I can pull it as a Genshin impact with dialogue skipping and generous rewards. Yeah. Wuthering Waves is really good with giving things to its players. Oh, I'm almost leading level 52. And they also do like this, where you just log in for 7 days straight, and then you just get wishes. That's something else that they just do. You're also guaranteed a 5-star early on. Like there's a lot of things that Wuthering Waves does to give stuff to its players. Yeah, Hoyo, take notes, absolutely. Shorekeeper's plunge attack is really good too. He just like falls back into it. It's so cool. For not being a DPS, they did a really good job on Shorekeeper. Oh, yo, don't listen. You Genshin does the 7-day login too, as frequently as this though, Zach. I feel like Wuthering Waves does it a lot more. Cause, oh wow. Yeah, Alice, how's it going since the hurricane? No, do they only do it for Indian Patrick?
Do you know how to play the piano?
This was such a cool quest. Alice, my dad's actually at my family has cabins on a lake over there,
They even have a
and he's over there
piano.
cleaning up stuff from the hurricane right now. I haven't been down there in a long time. I haven't been down there in like 10 years, maybe.
So you do know how to play.
Why don't I hear the piano?
I don't have a musical bone in me, but that sounded good.
I can't hear it. It doesn't sound familiar. I can't hear it.
In every sound and frequency lies an emotion.
That's
Just like
Shorekeeper,
this.
yeah.
Expressing what's on your mind through music. It's something even you can do. You'll give it a try, won't you?
Meme potential.
Hey, wake up! What was that? What? It's just been the two of us here this whole time.
There's only one bad thing with Wuthering Waves. I think the wishing animation could be a little bit more eye-catching. Yeah.
What's happening? Run! We need to get out of here.
Hip is home is okay. Oh, no, yeah, you're good. You're playing this game too. You just started. Nice. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I've been playing it. I started it. The first time that I played it was I think a week after it came out. But it was whenever I did the 24-hour stream, and I played it for like
Can you hear me?
18 hours of the 24-hour stream.
There is a spike in the anchor frequency of the Tethys algorithmic array.
And I think that burned me out on it a little bit, just because of how much I played during that time.
Right now, the data stored in Tethys is materializing by drawing energy from the massive tacitite.
And I gotta get this chest. That stuff can wait.
Out of real-life entities.
Crew Money already logged your info in Tethys. Now you can command the robots across the Black Shores to fix and upload the corrupted data. That'll restore the anchors. We're heading to Big Lost Anchor. Rover, can you help in the Haven of Sprouts? It's our comms hub.
I'll be helping with Repairville Rock. Such a pity I won't be there to witness Genshin Savior in action once more. No. I'll miss seeing my friend in action again.
Oh, maybe that's why you saw the other you in that vision. I was so sleepy.
Oh, raw meat? I don't think I've ever gotten that from an enemy.
Found something you like. Keep them as you
Oh,
will.
I'm so close. Yeah, the world looks really cool. The exploration's pretty good too. And they have things. Did I play Tower Fantasy? I did not play Tower Fantasy. This was the first Kuro game that I ever played. The exploration is actually kind of cool too. They even made it to where like you don't have to use external maps. They put a gadget in the game. Good luck with the level 100 enemies. If there's level 100 enemies coming up, then I think I'll be fine. I mean, if nothing happens, then I can just use Yenlin, and then I'll be fine. I can just go to my actual best built team. But they have a gadget in here to where you don't even have to use like an interactive map like you do with Genshin. It just kind of like tells you where the chests are and stuff. What's up, Frog Prime? Hey, Frog, how often do you change your name? Yes, my shortkeeper is still at level 40. No, there's literally level 100 enemies in this map. Oh, okay, that's fine. Watching you play this game is an honest to God mystery how they haven't sued. Like, in my opinion, this is like Pokemon and Power World. So it is different enough because there's no elemental reactions. And that's Genshin's like biggest thing is the elemental reaction combat system. This doesn't use elemental reactions, it uses something different. Which is why I think that they've not had any problems. You haven't changed it in a bit. This is the first time you changed it. It's a Halloween Aquino. Harlequino. We'll see. I remember that during the 24-hour stream, one of the first things that did had like level 40 characters and took on I think it was a level 100 enemy. You change your PvP often though, yes. By that logic, any gacha game would be gone. Yeah, it's definitely not like the gacha system. They can't say anything for the gacha system. Gacha games have been around way longer than Genshin. So. Oh, I did not mean to do that. It'll be a Christmas hat Arlecchino soon. Yeah, I'll change my Layla one over to that too. A bunch of people were asking me, so I figured why not. No, Kino, I don't necessarily think so. I think that it's just a simple game interface. That's like you saying the way that you pick up the items. Whenever you open a chest here, you automatically get the items. You don't have to pick them up. Other than that, using the F key to pick up items is not uncommon. A ton of games do it. I think it's just a common game interface. I don't think it's being willfully ignorant. I think that there are certain things in games that every game does. It's like saying, imagine somebody using your right click to attack or shoot. Every game does that. That's where people are accustomed to it. They're not going to change anything like that. Or saying like this game has chests in it. I can't believe this game has chests in it when a ton of games have chests in them. Oh, am I supposed to be going down? I'm supposed to be going down, aren't I?
A good vantage point.
But look at how they're displayed in the top left, and if you put it next to the screenshot of Genshin and play everything, this is just an update of Genshin. No, they would. The graphics look vastly different. You know what you're saying? This is like near identical. No, I don't think it's... I think that what you're seeing is a useful UID, not UID, HUD. And it's just that Genshin found a useful one, so the others might copy it, or it might be very similar. I know of a lot of games that have the mini map up here with a menu access over here, and then some stuff over here. I mean, is it similar? Yes. Is it close enough that Genshin would sue? No. Because it's just a common HUD display. I think it's inspiration taken. That's a great way of putting it, Zach. I think it's inspiration taken, but it's nothing like copying. Oh, that felt good. Can you have my Dr. Pepper, please? Yeah, sure. Here, you can take this one. Here you go. You can have it. Take it. Take it. You can have it. Take it. Take it. It might be a little empty, but you can have that one. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, you can definitely have your opinion, and like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad opinion to have. I think it's just seeing different things or understanding certain things. And I mean, even like Genshin if it was Genshin that copied them, it's just like the heads-up display. Right, like this main menu here looks vastly different than Genshin's. I think it's just that whoever did it first found a great layout and other copied them, and it's just a layout. Ooh, more enjoyable. It should be not taken down. No, it won't be taken down. If it was, it wouldn't have gotten updates the way that it has. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it being taken down or anything like that. Oh, I gotta go up there. He said, "Good, Dr. Pepper." I need like a snack. I need like food. Oh, what was that? Maybe it'll disappear after I do that. I still need to go back and like refresh on the lore. You're so excited to get Hu Tao. You're finally guaranteed to get her after 2 reruns. Nice. You got enough pulls for it? What pit are you at? Don't do any pulls right now. Save them. Can I climb it? Oh, I could probably just climb it right here, huh? Yeah. I forgot that I can do that. Just a reaction to seeing Sheilin running on walls. It was interesting. I mean, it kind of makes sense, though, because you've got Kachina on a scooter, on a Roomba. So, I mean, I could definitely see something. I don't think it was, like, completely out of place. I felt like it kind of made sense. 60 pity with 20 pulls, nice.
This is the beginning of a new story. Its geographical coordinates remain unchanged. Everything is as it was. Even time leaves no traces on the Tacitite. This world has not yet begun.
Ava, who are you saving for again? I can never remember.
We'll be as fragile and lost as we once were, but this time
We will show them what we believe in.
I think it's just one of those things, kind of. Oh, that's right. You're saying for sure, huh?
Was that an
The one that's never going to
illusion
rerun
caused
again.
by the abnormal,
I think that
felt
if a
all
game
too
sees another,
real.
Hello?
think
Can you
about
hear
it this way, right? If I saw, I don't interact with a lot of other Genshin creators ever, or Wuthering Wave. I don't watch their stuff either, just because I try to not have everything in my life be Genshin. But I don't watch a lot of other Genshin creators, and me and Cyan have talked about this to great lengths. But if I saw Doro make a video and I was like, man, that sounds like a cool video, maybe I should try it with my community. Maybe I should try it here. You don't even watch your stuff? Cyan, don't do this to me. Cyan, don't do this to me. All right, we DM each other on Discord and TikTok, and yeah, you're right. I don't watch any of your stuff either. But it's not like I avoid it. It's just that I just don't. And I probably should. I definitely should. But like, if I saw that Doro made a video, right? Just because me and Cyan were talking about Doro. Because that's like the only ones that I know. I only know of Doro, and then I know of Ziox because Doggy, my editor, likes Ziox. Those are the only two that I really know of. Other than the ones that I've like talked here. Yeah, exactly. Zach, my mod, doesn't even watch my stuff. Thanks, Zach. Love the support. Thanks. But if I saw one of them make a video and I was like, man, I kind of want to do that, but maybe I could like add a twist to it, right? Maybe I could do something slightly similar, but a little different. Would anybody really fault me on that? Or would it just be like, no, that's just the thing that the creators are kind of doing right now? Right. It depends on the video. That's the correct answer. If I stole it one for one, probably not be a good idea. It'd be like if somebody took one of my videos. I think it'd be kind of hard to copy my style of video. Not because everybody can get a green screen, everybody can stand in front of a camera. But hi Mila. But if somebody would have to copy my personality to copy my videos to a point where I would be like, they're kind of stealing my content. But if I'm trying to think of like a good example, because my guides aren't like other guides that I've seen, and then people that watch other guides have told me that my guides are different. I think I explain things differently, and I think that I do it in a different way with a vastly different thanks, Cyan. Cyan, are you gonna do a face reveal to get in front of a green screen and copy my videos? Is that what you're gonna do? Because Cyan, I would let you copy my videos if you got in front of a green screen with a pointer, but you got to make sure that you have the wooden dowel pointer. That is a staple in my videos. But it would be like, so whenever I first started making content, the thing that I said was at the end of videos was Kale has green hair, Kuki has green hair, I have green hair because I had green hair at the time, and it's going to go back to green. But if somebody else started to say that exact phrase, I would be like, okay, they kind of took it from me. Yeah, if you play Wuthering Waves, you don't get a 5-star, but you get me. Right, like that phrase too. Like you're playing Genshin, you're doing some 10 pulls, but you don't get a 5-star, you get 4-star this, or you get a 5-star, right? Like that's how I open all of my guides. It would take something of that level, like purposefully doing it, knowing that they're copying me in a weird way, for me to be like, hey man, you're kind of stealing my content, you know? You're kind of stealing my way of doing things if it was like a 1-to-1. But if somebody was to just making, you have the pointer, you're a teacher, but you're going to get on a green screen. Come on, Cyan, you got to do the green screen. If you're going to do it, you got to go all the way. But it would take something like that level, right? Or it would be like me copying Zora or copying Doro's kind of personality of reading a message and being like, you know, hey, blah, 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 can you check out Klee's birthday voice line? Well, you guys are so demanding. If it's not the cutest thing I've seen, then I'm going to do this. And then pull it up and be like, yeah, okay. Like, I would have to copy his entire personality. I know, I almost said Zora. I would have to copy his entire personality and stuff like that for it to... I have said that, Frog. I have said you get you're playing Genshin, you do a 10 pull and you get honorary 5-star Bennett. And the person got the audacity to say, I'm not copying you. Right. And then if I did something like that and copied one of Zoro's videos, literally word for word verbatim, and then be like, no, I've never heard of, I keep saying Zoro, thanks Zach, Doro. And I was like, no, I didn't copy Doro. That's just a weird happenstance. That's where you start getting into like the weirdness. But if there was just like a video of, yeah, Klee does have some of the best voice lines. And I have done a video on Klee's voice line, but it had nothing to do with Doro. It had something to do with Melissa, my wife, asking me about Razor's voice line, about Bernie Girl in the Archon quest. And I figured, and I didn't realize it was Klee at the time until I played further on because I didn't know who Klee was. Then I realized that Klee was the one that Razor's talking about Red Bernie Girl. And so I did a video on that, talking about that voice line. The fact that you played Genshin more with Doro than you. Are we even friends? Cyan, I don't even think you've ever been in my world. But at that point, it's where you start getting to like the stealing content and stuff like that.
Rover, thanks to
I don't
you,
think that stealing just an idea or using an idea for a video that other people have used is inherently stealing the content. I think, and I love how this started. Dora44, I think so. Is that his full username? I don't know. I've literally watched I've watched his Klee video, that voice line with Klee, and then I watched him do an F Marry Kill video like months and months and months ago. And that's the only thing that I've seen of his content. Can you steal every moment you're not on camera and upload it? Absolutely. But then how are you going to get the content if I'm not on camera? Don't you have to like film me on camera to get it on camera to then steal when I'm not on camera?
The Etheric Sea across all of Solaris. Since the Tacitite there is more powerful,
I have a camera in my hand
interference is
so
stronger,
much.
So there is not as much infrastructure there.
You used to watch Dora? That's
quite close to the Haven of
I
Throne.
can't.
The robot
It's
is
so
already there,
difficult for me
waiting
to
for
watch other Genshin content creators just because I don't want everything in my life to be Genshin. You should watch Dora rating Micah Ching and Noel. Send it to me, Cyan. Exactly, there's no content. Ooh. Oh, the mic says a little lower. Cool. I did have somebody say, oh, and then I take it back. I did see one more video on Doro. He finally got C6 Dia, and my C5 Dia hit way higher than his C6 Dia, and I just laughed at that. That was really funny to me.
Caution is advised. Cycle approaching.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Doro also likes to use Dia. Doro,
Synchronization.
I don't know who all he mains. I mean, like I said, I don't really watch his stuff.
Let the winds roar.
Stay behind me.
I don't know who he usually plays as. Plays as. Ooh. Does Shorekeeper need this stuff? I feel like she would. It like matches her colors. He likes to try other characters. Okay, cool.
Caution is advised. Frozen blockade.
Let me be your blade.
Senhua does so good with AoE. He does so good with multiple enemies, especially if you get him trapped in the ice. Frog Prime's gonna sleep now. Bye, Frog Prime. Why is Abby more enjoyable than Paimon? Kind have you heard Mon Mon? You think Paimon's good, you think Abby's better, but have you heard Mon Mon? Zach comment incoming very soon. And Cyan. Mon Mon is a friend. So Kino, I took Genshin's combat system and built it into a D&D campaign, and Mon Mon is the traveling companion in that D&D campaign. Cyan, how does this mic sound, by the way? Does this mic sound pretty good? It's a new mic. So just imagine, and it should sound pretty good, right? Like it should sound nice and crisp, pretty good, right? It does sound good. Now imagine Mon Mon in this mic. Imagine how good Mon Mon is going to sound during this mic. Oh, I went the wrong way. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, my bad. It's not that great. Mon Mon, the person in the server? No, that's Momo in the server. Mon Mon, the traveling companion. Please, we need Mon Mon in reality. The fact that there's a skip, yeah. Mon Mon has an amazingly wonderful voice that everybody loves, and I definitely haven't gotten any complaints on yet. I think Mon Mon's introduction has, yeah, there's Momo right there. Kuro. Momo's over in the YouTube chat. It's like playing Sonic. It 100% is like playing Sonic. Oh, that's annoying. Did I just run up here for nothing? Do I have to fight enemies now?
Caution is advised.
You could be Mon Mon for sure. Absolutely.
A change of perception.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Shackles be gone. A change of perception.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Yang is actually really good for having ER up with everybody else.
Shape the shapeless.
Stay behind me. Not one. Lotus pervade.
Oh, sun was a little low. I got stuck in this corner. Oh no. I got stuck in the corner.
Speeding up. Yay. I engraft you new. Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Stay behind me.
Oh. Okay, Young, it's time for me to go back to using you. Right now. Nope, Young died again. I should have brought in. These aren't even like the higher levels.
A change of perception.
I should have brought in Yinlin. It's like, he's sad now. You want short now. Did I play Rainbow Six? No, I never played Rainbow Six. You could rename Abby. It'd be Mon Mon. You came up with a fire name for this character. You need to hear Mon Mon's voice though. I do have Yinlin. I could use her, but I was using Sanhua. Mon Mon has an amazing voice.
Natural disaster.
Here, I won't skip dialogue. I won't speed quick, I promise.
However, even now, we can only anticipate and warn of the lament's coming. Advanced predictions, including those of the Etheric Sea and the Tacit Fields, remain
The enemies in the
beyond
story is
our
really tough.
reach.
Okay, yeah.
Our
I'll swap back
battle
over to
against
Gimlin and
the
Culture
Lament
then.
cannot be won by a chosen few. Every soul must join. The Lament is our shared
Probably
enemy,
using level 40
tearing
Shorekeeper isn't
apart
like
the
the
land
best
and
idea
ripping
for this,
people
huh?
from their
I don't even.
homes,
I think my Varine is only level
their
60.
lives. This is something only we,
Oh, I'm not
as
just.
human
I'm not just a click.
beings, can achieve. Another one. Is this how the Black Shores was founded? It was like looking at a mirror into the past.
Have I played Sparking Zero? I don't think I have. I've never heard of that. Oh, I keep speaking. Sorry. Tacit Discord is in the TD Observatory. Okay, good. Let's go to my heart difficult team. It's a Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Oh, okay, no, I have not. I was never a massive Dragon Ball Z fan. I always did One Piece. And I'm still watching One Piece. We're current on One Piece.
The TD Observatory is where we observe tacit discords across the world to predict the Lament. It handles data collection, storage, and transmission of anything related to these creatures.
Dang it.
That's why this place is the trickiest. We had a severe leak in data. You'd better find the robot first. It's familiar with this place. The observatory keeper should know where to find it.
Astral modulation.
Tear them to pieces.
You said you want to play Tower of Fantasy? Is that another Kuro game? That's another Kuro game, right?
It's time.
State physical damage detected.
Time to wrap it up.
I have not heard of it.
Target confirmed. Sever! I trust you can use it to the full.
Okay, let's get back up there. Do I just have to climb? I think climbing is going to have to be what I do.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Not that far into One Piece, like 100 episodes, so Usopp's your favorite next to Luffy. Usopp is your favorite character currently. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
All yours. You're welcome.
Jesse, why does Paris Hilton like One Piece? Why? Why, Alice? Why does Paris Hilton like One
There's
Piece?
No time to waste.
Am I going to take damage from this? What's the punchline?
Good. There's no time to waste.
You are allowed to like Usopp. Because she wants to find the Grand Line. Haha.
Watch out! More tacit discords incoming!
Astral modulation.
Because it's... Why is that so interesting? Why does everybody say that? Usopp is not a standard favorite character. Most people find him annoying. I think that he does an excellent job representing the Coward Trio. You have the Power Trio and the Coward Trio.
Thank you.
He the
I'm the
liar.
keeper of the TD
You know what's really
Observatory.
funny? As you watch One Piece, his
an
lies
impressive
start to become
I've
less
heard
and
about your
less.
skills from my colleagues in
Not
Jinjo.
because he
Yes,
starts lying
but
less,
regardless of our
but some of the
origins,
things that he
we're
says
united by
actually comes
while you were busy
true.
cleaning
Ugh,
house,
I was
we took
clicking,
the
sorry.
opportunity to reconnect to the Tethys system at the Haven of Sprouts. Since data can materialize using the energy of the Tacitite, we can harness it to our advantage. Now we have input data near the anchor, enough to form a
You love
climbing
your main
platform.
Usopp?
Let's drive those
So,
monsters
my
back to where
favorite-
they belong.
Camille, guess who my favorite is? My wife and I are current on One Piece. 100% current. Guess who my favorite is? I'll give you a hint. No, I won't give you a hint. You're completely right. Every anime has the coward trope. You love that because it usually means redemption. He doesn't stay
The
too
repair
cowardly.
personnel for the first two anchors are on their way. It's now or never.
You're not fully up to date on One Piece? How far are you? And I'll tell you if you've met the character or not. You think my favorite has to be Brooke? You're on episode 100.
There's no time.
Why would you say Brooke? You're on Fishman Island? You've met the character. How do you even know who Brooke is? If you're only on episode 100. Have you been spoiled?
Good. There's no time to waste.
Fishman Island's really good art, though. Zach, Film Red is phenomenal. I thought that line had good resonance to me. We're all set now. As long as you're ready, we can start the final step. Clearance issued to victory. Jinbei is really cool. Jinbei is not my favorite though, but Jinbei is really, really cool. He's probably up there, but he's not my favorite. Especially after like Wano, Jinbei is really, really cool. You used to have a friend who would spoil it for you, literally told you what happened to, oh wow. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That you got spoiled a little bit. I feel like Jinbei is one of those characters that there's probably not a single person that dislikes Jinbei. Jinbei is an amazing character. Oh, why did that happen?
Where's the destination?
Why did what happened? No, I mean, so the reason that I'm not saying that out loud, Kino, is because I know that at least the people that I know of that are in the YouTube chat right now are all caught up on One Piece or don't care about One Piece. But you were correct. My favorite is Brooke. You were correct on that. Brooke is my favorite. Can you see the little tiny Brooke figure above me? No, I don't think you can. No, okay, you wouldn't be able to see it in the camera anyway. Yeah, Brooke is my favorite. I freaking love the Afro skeleton.
Zapstring, our turn. I've had enough. Get lost.
I engraft you new.
You have a bias for the strong Navy admirals?
Don't blink. You're not getting away.
Boy, are you gonna have some fun in some of the upcoming arcs.
Target confirmed. Misery follows.
You're out of resin. You didn't get her.
Saw that coming. Stand down.
Ugh. I did not quite dodge that.
It's our curtain.
Bit tanky.
My field of expertise.
I'm just gonna keep this one in perpetual state of in the air. Yeah, strong old men are cool. Do you like Cultura then? This guy? What do you think of his character design? What fruit would I eat? What devil fruit would I have? Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Sharma? What devil fruit would you eat? Brooke just seems like a goat. Brooke is amazing, and what he does in Whole Cake Island, I loved Brooke beforehand, but Whole Cake Island was when I was like, this dude is my freaking favorite. What devil fruit would I eat? That's a good question.
gorges of spirits. I can only go as far as you commanded. From the etheric sea to Sonora. From time to
Bye,
space.
Camille. Have fun playing Wuwa. Let me know what characters you get.
Wait, is she dead? Or just unconscious?
Shikshia.
Your
Shusha.
story
Goku
begins
fruit?
here.
No. We don't need a weak
Go
fruit,
forth.
okay?
I am
We don't need a
forever
weak
by
fruit
your
called
side.
the Goku fruits. Fix Raiden. 50 over 113. Nice. It's getting better. Yes, I know, Ava. I am live super late. Zach told me I had to stay live. Weak fruit is crazy. Should you pull for Jian? Isn't Jian the like adult Zhao? Isn't that Jian? She gets 5-star for characters because she's a fan. Goku would be top tier for sure. You know what it's called, but you know what I mean. Nah. Goku would lose in that verse. Look, this Goku. Ooh, the sky's really pretty. The clouds. Now, Jian's playstyle is different, but isn't that like the character, right? I'm going based solely on character design, not actual playstyle. Kuro. I mean, just like he looks like adult Zhao, right? It's that one. No, which one's Jian then? You need to pull Yinlin
No rush.
with her
The
weapon.
impatient ones will fall right
If only
into
I had
our
that.
lap.
Ruro's now 81 over 182 with Marshmallow. Nice. Then you need to lose some crit rate, Momo, and get more crit damage. Jinian was the first banner. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't have him. I actually don't really know how his playstyle works.
Finally done. Thank
I
you for your help.
skipped it for Yinlin.
Without you leading
When I
the
heard that
charge,
Yinlin was going to be
we would've
released early, I
barely
was like,
made it.
nope. We're saving all of it for Yinlin.
You are Hoda. Oh, I forgot
You
to
have
tell
110 pulls now?
We
Nice. Are you on a
finally
50-50?
found out her true identity. She wasn't lying when she said she was a bloom bearer. She worked as a field medic, but more importantly, she died in the lament that destroyed the port city of Guishu a few hundred years ago.
Ooh.
In short, she couldn't be alive.
Is it really cool? Is this playstyle really cool? Trying to finish Widzith for 192 and then go from there. Yeah, Momo, you can just start losing some crit rate. You're trying to get Sea-Wish for Keeper. Nice. You've got a day in 10 hours.
Alpha is but one of us. In the Tethys system, our registered name is Necrostar.
The fun thing, Momo, with using something like Marshmallow Hunter is that you can hyper-focus on crit damage.
On the horizon of the black hole,
Oh no. Yeah.
falling into an unending darkness. Beneath the lament's wheels, we are but dust, pitiful souls, cursed to suffer dreadful eternity, denied the solace of death.
You'll be happy when you get Lumi. Who is Lumi? I don't ever look at leaks or anything. Are there any leaks about the 2.0 characters? I have no idea. I don't ever look at leaks. If I see them, they're on accident. Oh, there's Storekeeper.
Welcome home. You stand on these shores once more. Welcome home. I wish to keep you from any harm.
Thanks, Storekeeper.
Forgive me for acting on my own accord.
She has the half hood.
Pardon me. Such emotions are not mine to show. Yes, it was I. Long ago, when you first brought the Black Shores into existence on this island, I assisted you in managing this place.
She's like the girl in the Welkins. She
You
does kind of look like
once
the girl in
wove
Welkins,
the
yeah.
threads of this world together. But then you left. roving the boundaries between this realm and the next. You have lost far more than just your memories. Since your departure, the Tethys system has been the sole leader of the Black Shores.
I always love a good black
Most
plant.
have never seen you, and that is all by your design.
We have some black plants that are really, really cool. Expensive as hell.
This place, built by your hands, holds all its resources at
There
your
any such
disposal.
thing that a news banner someone
You
gives
have
him an early
more
pity?
important matters to attend
What you mean,
to
Sharma?
than dealing with everyday trifles. That is why you entrusted the Tethys system with the Black Shores governance. This time, only you have the ability to end all of this. Completely. This is also your first step towards the future.
I need someone to send me like a 4-hour video explaining the lore of Wuthering Waves so that way I can get caught up on it. No way I can remember it. You got Titan's Bride, book 5. What is Titan's Bride? Is that just like a book series?
She was indeed a bloom bearer, but mysteries still surround her and the departed.
And the Departed.
The departed, whom you saw in the port city of Genshin,
A cool manga? Oh, okay.
caused those abnormal frequencies. Only you can mend those errors. Rest assured, I shall always be by your side.
It's been a
to
while since I've read
assist you
manga.
as
I need to start
before.
getting them again.
I am sorry.
You can't make him
but I must
anything
keep
right
this
now, so he's
secret
staying
from
where he
you.
is.
Perhaps, as you restore the Tethys
Momo,
system,
have you seen Mile
you
Hatham
will
split?
uncover the reasons for severing ties with your past.
I feel like that's what you should be going for.
Wandering traveler.
I did not look up Lumi yet.
Please tell me. Are you satisfied with your journey and stories in Jinzhou?
He's like 80 over 250
In
after
Solaris,
Marshmallow Hunter takes effect.
Jinzhou is but the beginning of your journey. Please,
Mouse Girl Dragon?
the path ahead shall be as splendid as you desire.
Oh, no, I haven't seen her at all. Is she an upcoming character? Oh, cool. Is she a 5-star?
The gate to the underground has been opened.
Damage be hard to get,
Pass
dude.
through
I know.
it, And you will reach the depths of the Black Shores. Your journey has only just
cool.
begun.
I'll have to look at her.
Beyond the Black Shores lies Solaris itself. Before you go, can I ask a favor?
You like dragons? The playstyle is fun?
When all is settled, will you share your stories from Jinzhou with me?
Sure, Shorekeeper. Does Shorekeeper have like an actual name, or is their name just actually Shorekeeper?
Good. There's no
All right,
time to
also, I'm
waste.
gonna jump down the giant red hole.
She's the shorekeeper. She even showed up in person. That means I haven't seen the shorekeeper in all my time in the Black Shores. I've only heard the stories about her. If
Her
the
name is Shorekeeper?
is
Okay.
revealing herself to
I
you,
didn't know if it was like
it could
Wanderer,
only mean one thing.
or like their name is
I think
Wanderer
you
but
know
not
what I mean.
Wanderer.
The gateway to the underground has been opened. I'm sure the answers lie ahead.
Is her boss down
Go
there?
on.
Hey, thanks, Happy
Leave
Game.
the rest to us, buddy.
Is this where her boss is? Do I get to get her boss and actually level her up? Is that what I'm about to do?
Zap strength, no mercy. My fear. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
When is a 4-star? Oh, interesting.
Target. Let's slip the dogs of war. Stay calm.
I forgot, but Rover named her. Oh, okay.
It's time.
Kuro, is this when I get to get her boss? Do I finally get to level up Shorekeeper? Or not quite yet? Do I have to go even longer? Is it even further? Not quite yet. Dang. I feel like this is, you have to do the whole thing. Well, I don't know when the whole thing ends, Zach. Is this, am I going to Inkanomiya? The picture quality is really good. Yeah, the graphics of this game are actually pretty good. Am I going to Inkanomiya? Am I going to have to do like a whole other quest down here? Oh, that's pretty good. I got another hour. Oh. Is that without skipping, Zach, or is that with skipping? Because I'm not going to skip. Oh, there's Shorekeeper's butterfly. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh. No skipping? Okay. We'll see how much I'm yawning as we go through this. The place is not like Inkanomiya? Okay. Raiden Shogun just joined. I love seeing people's names like that pop up. Thank goodness you're finally awake. I thought you fell so hard that you wouldn't be able to make it. One yawn. You're at the Bank of Life. As you can see, it's an underground seed bank. Interesting. Yes, you are already in the underground area. Usually no one comes to the Bank of Life except for the Shorekeeper. Where is the Shorekeeper? Yeah, no, not the weird names in TikTok. As far as I can remember. Oh, but it was that. She used to come to the Banks of Life once in a while, choosing a flower to plant in her own garden, but she hasn't come for a very, very long time. To be exact, it's been 20 years, 5 months, 17 days. I need to fix the errors. Did you know the robot is Kuro logo? Oh, yeah, I guess it is, yeah. Then you need to go to the data hub. The Shorekeeper's probably been too busy trying to fix it to visit. If Shorekeeper places her trust in you, then you shall have our trust too. Kumani shared your information with us through the system. I only know how to take care of the plants. Don't know much of the situation. Still want to help with the Black Shores my home. It's in a crisis. Thank you so much. Go straight ahead, and you'll leave the Bank of Life. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Put the key on the base to activate the mech. Okay. Okay, let's look around real quick. Make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, okay. Just a hole in the ceiling.
There's no time to waste.
Okay, we got another robot. By the way, try this. Oh, so you get a new power to help you. Ta-da! In certain underground areas of the Black Shores, you can use this device to open portals between two spaces. Try shooting it at that data wall. Interesting. Use cookies energy. Oh, Suyans. Pass through the portal to transfer space. You cannot create a portal on the back side of the data wall. Okay. Raiden just got more damage. Nice. Okay, so okay, and then it just creates it through. Okay. So it's not like the game Portal where we have to put multiple doors.
Opening passageways
Okay.
between different spaces uses the spatial properties of the sonorosphere. Thus, the tether system can hold nearly infinite data. It is akin to a collection of sonorospheres.
Thanks, Shorekeeper. If the key's upstairs, you can reach the portal. Okay. Ooh, let's get a chest. Ugh, I need to pop my neck. Oh. We got one of those like muscle massage guns. Oh, that's weird. The ground's turning to that. And to use it to like my neck. Oh, Shorekeeper.
This is what the Black Shores really looks like. To be exact, my body is composed of sonorospheres, and the projection you see is but a shadow of the sonoro. I cannot leave my post. As the core computational unit of the tether system, I must remain to ensure its proper functioning. Yet, I still wish to be with you. This is the only way.
So I guess Shorekeeper's projection can't leave the Black Shores. What's up, Cavs?
This place holds records of every lament across Solaris. Those that have passed, those happening now, and those yet to come. Here, a planet's lament transforms into stars that fill the sky.
Oh, 3 yawns.
Astral Modulator, Guide of Civilizations, Mastermind of the Black Shores. Before you severed ties with your past, it was indeed one of your names. Perhaps you have a preference? Me? I would call you by your true name. I have always addressed you as such. In the past,
You're near C6 Candace. She's currently C5. Yeah, that's what mine is. C5 right now too. I'm gonna get C6 with the event. I'm very happy.
That is the Necrostar, once known in ancient astronomy as a black hole.
Interesting.
The tether system transforms data into stars, observing the entire Solaris.
We're gonna get an event with Nahita's banner that's based in Sumeru, and it's gonna have Dia, Nilu, and Nahita, I believe,
The abnormal frequency
and Candace. And I believe that we're gonna get a free Candace from the event.
Guishu is part of it. Or rather, it is the Necrostar itself. Please bring it back to the modulation hall, and I shall correct it.
Is
Then
it starting
the
now,
tether
or is it starting with the
system
next
will be
banner?
restored, and harm will be no more. My only hope now is that we are not too late. Go ahead. I am always with you.
It started now? Cool. So it'll hit US tomorrow then. Yeah, you're on Asia server. Yeah. So it'll hit the US tomorrow.
Though
I
am
wasn't
but a
sure if it was going to
projection,
start with
I've
Nahita's
been
banner or
by your
not.
side all along. I'll stand by you until the very of this journey.
It's 4 yawns.
Zapstring, Arter.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Okay, I fought one of these.
My field of
Stay calm. Stand down.
I need to remember how to dodge in this game. I need to like get my timing back.
I'll pay it back.
Astral modulation.
Oh, no wonder. That's okay. I got it. Don't worry. Of course this enemy is gonna have electro resistance. Why wouldn't it?
This should come in handy.
Pinner and Cece's Candace on Mulan. Do you think she'll... it's possible, Kevs. I'm not sure how much hydro she's going to apply. You're yawning now? I see. I'm gonna run Cece's Candace without a Kino. That's who I'm gonna run her with. It's possible, but I think it's also going to depend on who you also are using with her and how much pyro they apply.
The gate is now sealed.
Good. Zapstring, Arter. My field of
Summer! Stay calm.
Is he using a frying pan? It's using a frying pan as a weapon. That is amazing. Is it non-stick? That's not a cast iron. That's got to be like a non-stick frying pan. Cast iron would break too much. So they got to use a non-stick. No cap of HP of Candace buff, right? I don't think so. No, I don't believe that there is.
I'll pay it back tenfold.
Yeah, what are you using? Oh, you're just using a cannon. You're not as cool. The one that uses the frying pan is way cooler. It's not what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do.
Good. There's no time to waste. Zapstring, Art. Zapstring, the stage is yours. Good. Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Tear them to pieces.
War spares no one.
Yeah, Chevy has the cap.
Stand down.
The frying pan ones are the best. Are they dual? Yep, there's double frying pans up here. Hell yeah. Rescue the robots at the charging platform. Oh, did I miss one? Sorry, guys, you had to get all the snakes. You had to get all the snakes water. How many snakes do you have, Alice? You need to get crit damage weapon for Rio? Yeah. Oh, that's not what you do.
My field of expertise. Think you got the mission? Crush them!
Did I knock you off the ledge?
I'll pay it back tenfold.
If you defeat the enemies with red vapor, you need to dodge because they explode. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that one out. At least I thought that I had figured it out, and then I got hit by it again. So maybe I didn't figure it out. Yeah, for what kind? The biggest snake that I ever held was a green anaconda? No. It was a ball python. It was a female ball python named Luna, and it was 11.5 feet long. Not ball python, reticulated python. It was a female reticulated python. named Luna, and her partner's name was Loki. Oh, nice. You need those flowers too? Okay. Only character also buff charge attack? Yeah. You have 3 hog noses? Oh, that sucks. We never had snakes. That's one thing that we... The only one that we would have gotten was a ball python. Not a ball python. Oh, what kind of snake was she? I'd have to like go look up what kind of snake she was. But there was only like one snake that we would have ever gotten. It never has. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, snakes are really cool. I like snakes. I've held a lot of things like scorpions and...
It's okay now.
Beatrix. Is she going to be another character? You also have a hedgehog? Nice. And a pixie frog?
Yes, she's here. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Is it Beatrix? The NPC looks like the main character? Yeah.
Stay with us. The medical team will arrive any minute.
I fulfill
Your scorpion
my
passed
duty
away. Oh, wow.
as a member of the Black Shores.
Your effort won't be wasted. We
Did you
will
do your
restore
TOA?
everything
It's
to
hard to
normal
fight the new
and
boss on
ensure
Staples
everyone's
Zone.
safety.
What is TOA?
Thank you. Please stop them.
You have 2 tarantulas? I
We
love
will.
tarantulas.
Have a good rest now. You've done enough. Your actions will shine bright like the stars. A beacon for all to see. An entire necrostar was forcefully discharged into the aerosol without warning.
The tower? I have not done the towers.
Code spilled out as a result. At its
Not with my
worst,
level 40
looked a lot
storekeeper.
like virtual blood seeping
Big
through
spiders
the
give you
ground.
goosebumps? No, 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 they're
We
great.
had to seal the underground gate to protect the
You wish you could have a
control
Japanese giant salamander? Yeah, those are really, really cool.
Someone had to retrieve the key. He did what was necessary, even if it meant risking his own life.
There's not many animals that I won't hold.
I admit, I am surprised to see the shorekeeper here.
He is severely infected with abnormal frequencies. It could be
The fallacy
fatal.
is annoying. I have no idea what the fallacy is yet.
It appears the Necrostar has been successfully contained underground, and the gate is now sealed.
It's time.
Let me go. Let me guess. We're gonna go in there, huh? I need a key, don't I? When the portal appears black inside, it is not activated. To activate it, you must open a second portal to create a connection between the two. Okay, so I can't go in there yet.
Indeed. With my abilities, you don't need to worry about this. Though I am but a projection, I've been by your side all along.
I'm pretty sure you're telling me that. Wishin has having rating 5.3. Is she? I am not active on HSR. I have played it, but I'm not active on it. You just heard in the server. Interesting. Ava, it might be your time to shine. Be interesting to see if she does. Probably leaks in copium. Key can pass through the portal to destroy the core corrupt from the other side. So does that mean that I can just do this? I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh, there's a chest down here though. No, okay, I was not supposed to do that.
Good.
You really need Shinha for your Risley? Yeah. Bro, stop. Can I fall through this? No, okay, good. You said you didn't get the free 5-star? Oh, me either. You mean, in Wuthering Waves?
Good. There's no time to waste.
I feel like I need to put a key there. Yeah, I need this key. How do I get over there? Oh, can I just walk through there? I can just walk through there. Someone about Shinha skin and a Shinha character? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that have done that. Is there a character that can buff cryo aside from Shinha? Kazuha. That's shredding. I don't think so. I think it's just Shinha. I think Shinha's the only one that's like very, very specific for damaging or for buffing that specific kind of damage. Yeah, and Shilin, kind of, yeah.
It might sound abrupt, but I have begun to sense a change within myself. More precisely, it's the part of me that rests in my garden. I feel something different. Something I don't know how to describe. It's clear that the agent's condition is terminal. But still, I lied to him. I've done this before, by imitating the you I remember from many years ago.
Like running Venti and tossing Cleese bombs in his vortex. I love doing
But when I looked into your eyes,
I love doing Burgeon vortexes. Suck everything in with some blooms and then just burgeon it. It's great. Everything just
express that emotion in situations like this. Yes. You led the Black Shores with empathy, and it's my responsibility to carry it forward in your absence. But I'm currently unable to fully comprehend this feeling.
Shaska's like Wonders Pro Max.
I see. Well, it is our utmost priority to
Yeah,
deal
the
with
Dia
the
Venti
Necrostar
fun.
to
Exactly,
prevent
Zach.
further harm. The only way to achieve this is by bringing the Necrostar to the modulation hall and initializing it within Tethys. This Necrostar is the black hole that destroyed the
Any
port
team
city
recommendations for C6 Candace? Arlecchino's gonna be really, really good. I did a video on that a little while ago. It's gonna be really anybody that does elemental damage to their normal attacks. So you could use her with Kaching, you could use her with Arlecchino, you could use her with Alhaitham. You could use her, I think, in a lot of different possibilities.
Yes, you've questioned this approach before. That's why I aim to change it.
Alice, if Cyan was still in here, they would have words for you about not being a fan of Geo.
I have the highest access to the Tethys system. Bring the Necrostar to the modulation hall, and I'll erase its corrupted data.
No problem, Kevs. What is that, like
Once
5 or
it's
6
done,
eons?
Tethys will function as
True to
it
that,
should,
but you can only use her
and
in
no
Polearm
one
Sword
will
and
get
Claymore.
hurt
Yeah,
again.
so...
But as
Okay,
I
so all the ones that I said will
mentioned,
work, yeah.
I'm only a projection
Kaching,
without
Alhaitham,
physical
and,
form. Could you assist me with this?
Oh, technically you could use her with Geo-infused Chiori, too. I wonder if it would also work with, like, Noelle. Because it just says elemental damage to their normal attacks. Well, I guess Noelle's would be considered burst damage. I don't know. Interesting.
Yes.
That's going to be a character that I'm going to play around with a lot, the C6 Candace.
Just like I always have.
Because we all know that I like running the niche teams.
But this time, I will bring everything to a proper end.
You also like Navia, but you dislike Geo.
Of course. We have plenty of time for it.
Cyan, I was wondering. Cyan, did you hear me make that comment and then come back?
Will you trust me?
I had to. I see the Geo slander. I have to.
Thank you for everything you've done.
I'm a Hydro girly. C0 Farina DPS possible on C6 Candace? I don't know. You'd have to infuse her normal attacks with elemental damage. So yeah, Candace would infuse her normal attacks with it, so it's possible. Yeah, because I feel like you also, yeah, you might be able to do something with that. That could be interesting.
Please be careful.
You wouldn't be running 4-piece Golden Troop. It'd be a really interesting team to try.
Gravity warps the fabric of space and time.
Oh, this is weird. Okay.
To reach the platform.
Touch the Necrostar.
Watch out.
Is this where I start getting into the funds, into the fights? Oh, jeez.
My field
Saw that come experiment. Now.
Tear them to pieces. You won't cast me down.
Hey. Hey.
Watch and learn. I've had enough. Get lost. Snap.
Target confirmed.
There's no time to waste. My field of expertise.
Astral modulation.
Tear them to pieces.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fans. It's time.
Okay, hey, how's it going, Zoe?
We're back in
Alright,
the
I feel like I did better on
dimension now.
dodging on that one. I feel like I was focusing more
The
on
battle just now stabilized its frequency
actually fighting
fluctuations.
the way that you're supposed to obtain the Star Core. Okay, well, that wasn't high enough. How do I get up there? Do I have to shoot something? Oh, that's how I get up there.
Authorized access. Operation.
Kuro, was that a much better fight than what you've had to watch me do? Oh,
Hey!
here comes
Don't
Abby.
just eat whatever's in front of you. This looks awful. Ugh, like the worst stew ever made.
This frequency.
What are you staring at?
It's the one.
The one?
This frequency
Dodge.
has dwelled
Defeat
within you for
immediately.
millions of years. I'll keep an eye on it. We have more important matters at hand.
Wait! Are you saying I'm not important here? Because you were about to gulp that hodgepodge of who knows what stuff. Go grab something normal if you're hungry. But this, absolutely no. This thing is like a dark, spooky hole. Once you fall in, you'll never crawl back out.
All right, thanks, Abby.
Precisely. This is the Necrostar, a black hole that will suck
It's
anything
okay, I
close
see
to
you're
it
dodging.
into oblivion.
You're gonna skip over the fact they just said
That little
Rover is
creature
over a million.
able
Yeah, I'm
to
just gonna let that
perceive
go for a little
objects
bit.
by their frequency. Just as it described, the Necrostar's frequency is indeed incredibly complex. Speaking of which, are you feeling discomfort anywhere? No, I'm referring to that creature.
You finished? What's it? Nice.
Do you feel anything unusual
Is it R5?
when interacting with it?
45
That's
over
good to know.
192. That's better.
The
That's
Necrostar
better.
singularity has been retrieved. Let's take it
R2.
to the
Momo,
modulation
you got to
hall.
R5 it. I've got like 2 or 3 R5s.
I'll stand by you until the very end of this journey.
Thanks, Shorekeeper. You are getting better. I'm getting better at the dodging. I gotta remember how to like play the game, right? I gotta remember how the combat system was doing. Because I got really, really good at it during the 24-hour stream. I got very, very good at dodging and hitting the, you don't pull for weapons usually?
There's
Oh,
no time
you
to
solo a
waste.
boss in towers by dodging. I got 2 stars full health. Nice. I got really, really good at dodging it and hitting the weak points to break the shield. Mainly using Culturo. It was much easier for me to do it with Culturo than with Yinlin. I think therefore I am. Oh no. Would the team that I'm running be considered like a mono electric team? Oh, there's the real Shorekeeper. Okay, interesting. This is her garden. We met her stuff recently. Sometimes I last saw her. That's where this garden is where she assists. Yep. Is it real? What about me? Do I truly exist? Can you play Genshin? I can play Genshin. However, right now I'm playing Wuthering Waves. I played Genshin earlier. Like, enough that I almost didn't play Wuthering Waves, and that people started to suspect that I wouldn't be playing Wuthering Waves today. This is Wuthering Waves, yep. Not Honkai. It's been a while since I played Honkai. It's been a long time since I played Honkai. Yep, I need Wuthering Waves for Shorekeeper. Need to level her up. Oh, that was a good swap. That was really cool.
This is...
The lament. It razes cities, topples towers, crushes civilizations. Nothing can escape it. It sounds the death knell for humanity, leaving billions upon billions of lives lost to its wail.
Shorekeeper.
Despair, obsession, resentment, remorse. These feelings are archived within the tether system, alongside the names of each victim, grasping desperately for a tomorrow that never dawns.
But why?
Why is this burden yours to carry?
I am the guardian of the Black Shores.
I feel like
the
Rover's
core
voice
of
actress has
Tethys.
gotten better too.
I was created for this purpose.
Like they're probably giving her better direction.
Apologies. I should have controlled my Sonoro vision. I was entrusted to lead the Black Shores in your absence. It's through this duty that I can protect you and what you cherished. Though I've never witnessed the lament firsthand, others have shared their experiences with me.
Didn't mean to hit the mic.
I've encoded them into observable stars, enabling the Tethys system to issue lament alerts. I am sorry.
It's really good that River talks a lot. Yeah.
I should have done better. This disaster could have been prevented. If only I had been more dedicated to understanding those experiences and emotions.
Why do I feel like this cutscene's gonna end abruptly and I'm gonna be in a fight? Paimon is like the main character in Genshin. She talks a lot.
I will give it my all, even if I must sacrifice my Sonoro. Or myself. This is the only way to protect the stars. And you. I made my vow to you long ago. It remains just as true today. I will break the shackles of fate. I will unravel the Mobius loop that binds you. I will give my all to honor my commitment. How do
I'm blushing. She's so sweet to Rover. For all we know, Paimon is just telling her story.
Dismay? Or perhaps longing?
I am very interested to see where the story in Genshin goes. I guess those are the flowers that I need for a Shorekeeper. I mean, I guess it would make sense if there were some of the flowers near Shorekeeper's body, garden, resting place. I don't want to say, like, not resting place, but, you know. That was quick. Everyone does, but Genshin is making it so complicated, yeah.
Digitalized Hasid discords are gathering here. They have their mission to fulfill.
Oh, I should run. See, I remembered. I remembered.
Good. There's no time to waste. Now you'll behave. My
Run.
Good. There's no time to waste. Watch and learn.
Oh, I should have ran there. Nope, I don't think it actually hit me though. Oh, are you sweeping? Are you just a sweeping little guy?
Good. There's no time to waste.
She needs to know the flowers. Okay, cool. Did I dodge it backwards? Okay.
Good. You made it here safely.
Or that's what I'm supposed to do.
Everything is ready. We just need the Necrostar's core now. They've been battling to retrieve the major matrices since the Tethys system malfunctioned. The operation is going well. We've also detected the Shorekeeper's presence within these matrices.
This has to be the
She's been
weirdest
recovering the
mouth
affected
movement I've seen in Wuthering
We,
Waves.
the Black Shores, always work together as a team. Please place it on the analyzer, and then we can proceed with the remodulation. Once it's completed, the data overflow from the Tethys system will cease.
Am I about to fight the boss? Am I fighting the boss soon?
Stellar matrix confirmed. Classification: Necrostar.
Not yet.
Would you like to start the remodulation?
It's been an hour,
Loading
Zach.
backup data
You
from
lied
the
to me.
Necrostar.
Well, it's almost been an hour.
Simulating the port city of Guishu.
I've got a long way to go. No way do I have a long way to go. No way, right?
Backup data loaded. Please confirm.
Nope, Shorekeeper coming back to life.
That's the digital entrance of the Matrix. It worked.
I'm getting there, but how?
To
Okay,
complete
okay.
the
Kuro said long
remodulation,
way. You're
just
saying I'm
enter the
getting
Matrix
there.
and collect Tethys's redirected data.
That's a long way. Okay, okay. It's midnight for me. Oh wait, Shorekeeper. I don't want to talk while she's talking.
The Tethys system now uses less of my computational power, since the Necrostar was controlled. I can assist you. Please let me come with you. I must keep my promise.
Bye, Momo.
It's fine. I can link with more sonorospheres to stay functional. My duty must be fulfilled as long as I still physically exist.
She's got pretty eyes.
I'll be fine. From now on, no one will ever be harmed. Please, trust me.
Zach, if you hadn't have let me spend too much time on Genshin, I'd be done by now. I'm just saying that. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. It's midnight for me. I still gotta walk the dogs. And if I'm at the middle point, then I don't wanna keep going for another like 30, 45 minutes. Potential longer than that. I don't quite want to do that. And should probably do this stuff though. Complete a side quest. Let's do poor Shorekeeper. It's okay. It won't. She will get her levels soon. I promise. Ooh, I knocked the pillow thingy off behind me. I'm gonna finish my daily stuff. Good luck next time. Bye, Cyan. Cyan, did you send me the video that you were telling me about? I'm gonna do the daily quest and then I'm gonna go walk the pups. You'll find it tomorrow? Okay, cool. That'll work.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Let me go do this real quick. I need to like get all the TPs around too.
Your time is over.
I forget sometimes how far Zapstring can hit.
Good. There's no time to waste.
They're just hopping around. Only to be hit by a metal puppet with electricity.
There's no time to waste.
I mean, I will say Yinlin's pretty accurate with Zap String.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Saves me the search.
Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Oh, there's one still alive.
Target confirmed.
Oh, there's another one.
Back off.
I need food.
Electra version of Yelan. No, Yinlin's way cooler than Yelan. Can't even compare them. Okay. That is gonna be it for tonight. How long did I go? Almost 4 hours. Jeez. Okay. I might tomorrow night or tomorrow at some point stream the rest of the quest. So that way I can work on Shorekeeper offline. Yeah, her bow attacks doesn't make sense. It makes sense for Yinlin to have an electric puppet that she swings around, as well as offer its hands for her to sit in. Okay, so either tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna stream the finale of this quest, so that way we can get Shorekeeper built. All right, thanks everybody. Yes, you get to sleep, Zach. You absolutely get to sleep. I gotta go walk the dogs and then I get to sleep. So I will talk to everybody later. Thanks for stopping by.